Hello, friends. How are you doing? Happy Sunday or Monday. You know how it goes. Whatever time or day it is for you, wherever you are in the world. It is wonderful to see you. It's full of wonder. I am blown away by the wonder. It is wondrous. And I do hope everyone's having a good weekend or a good start to their week. Hope you've had a good week since I saw you last. Man, this music is very mournful. Maybe like a little bit contemplative, you know. It's a vibe. It's actually not bad for an ASMR stream, just hanging out kind of music, I guess, aside from being a little sad, maybe. But it is, if nothing else, fairly quiet. It's not bombastic. Unlike, I don't know, say Elden Ring, the Elden Ring main menu music. It goes very hard. And so I do kind of appreciate the reserved nature of this menu music. Today we're going to check out Crimson Desert. This game has been in the headlines a lot this past week. I put it on my list of my most anticipated games of this year, which put that video out last weekend, and that was just before this game came out. This game came out on Thursday, I guess, this past Thursday. And in that video I said, I'm making the bold prediction that this game is going to do some things really well, that it's going to, but it's going to have some major issues as well, which I guess is not that bold a prediction for a modern AAA game, but it sounds like this game is very much a love it or hate it kind of thing. It seems a bit divisive. So I put out a poll just the other day, yesterday, day before, asking if people would be interested in seeing some of this game on the channel, with the intent of doing like a Whispered Wandering video with it. But I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So my thought was we could check it out here tonight. We can see what all the fuss is about, whether it's the kind of game that's gonna grab me or not. I have a feeling it might, despite its issues. And hopefully we can play to a point from which I could also then record like a Whispered Wandering video, a la Wandering in Skyrim, at some point in the not too distant future. Autumn's Spirits. Autumn's Spirits, pardon me. Let me give you your full proper name. Autumn's Spirits. Welcome on in, and thank you for the follow. Who else we got here? You all know how this works. We are, of course, observing the ritual, which is to say, I'm streaming to Twitch, I'm streaming to YouTube. We gotta find out who is certified first in each chat. It's just how it goes. Certified first on Twitch tonight is one Gorog, as far as I can tell, at least, as far as I can tell. If anyone would like to contest that, feel free. Let's get some drama going on. But as far as I can see, it looks like Gorog was certified first. Certified second goes to Sargon the Grape. Sargon the Grape. Congratulations on certified second. And certified third going to Arkentia, Uriel Arkentia. Congratulations, Gorog, Sargon, and Arkentia for being the keeners tonight on Twitch. Over on YouTube, Eddie made this ASMR. Yes, you are indeed first. Congratulations. Second goes to Fire Golza. Fire Golza, welcome on in. Fire Golza, very reliably. First thing is says hi. Second thing is checks what tonight's beer is. I appreciate that consistency, Firegoal. So I've got a nice classic brew tonight that should be pretty mellow. And certified third on YouTube tonight goes to Samuel. Samuel says, I really wish we had a character creator in this game. Yeah, so I think it's kind of like The Witcher, in that you're playing like a guy, like a named character, and you cannot customize that character's looks or anything like that. So, but that doesn't necessarily bother me too much. It depends on the game, but I can definitely be fine with a named protagonist. And of course, if you are watching this on YouTube or Twitch as a VOD, a video on demand, after it is streamed, just fair warning, I'm going to be yapping for a while. We're going to be sitting here on the main menu for a while. Maybe in an hour or so, we'll actually get to playing the game. So we'll see. We will eventually play it, I promise. But lots of yapping first, because I like to read all the messages in the chat, see what people are saying, respond to all the messages in the chat as best I can. Actually Jackson with the 10-month resub. Actually Jackson, welcome back on in for another month in our sub club, our potato pals. That's why I hold up this potato. So we call our subscribers around here potato pals, tater tots, if you will, spud buds, spuddy buddies. Actually Jackson, thank you so much for your kind support for another month, and I do hope you continue to enjoy your subscription benefits, including the ad-free viewing and all of our many fine potato-based emotes. What was that bonk for, Arkentia? That was so undeserved. I did nothing. I am innocent. I said nothing. Autumn Spirit says, love a yapper, to be honest. Oh, good. Well, you've come to the right place. The right place, indeed. Because I'm a yappy one. Sly Blue Demon, welcome on back to the sub club for your 2 years, 2/3 subversary. Getting very close to that 3-year mark in our potato pals. Sly Blue Demon, it's wonderful to have you here, as always. Sly Blue Demon says, how is it going? It's been a while since I've caught a live stream. Well, I'm glad you could make it out tonight. I'm glad you could be here. I see you're also over on YouTube, hitting up both the chats tonight. Both the chats. Sly Blue Demon has also requested some name tracing. We can do that for you, Sly Blue Demon. What implement would you like for your name trace? I know it's been a little bit, but you probably remember. We've got the pointy stick. We've got the small brush. We got the big brush. We can do the name trace towards the camera, or we can do it on the mics, or we can do it on the hand. The choice is yours. Let me know. Also here tonight we have Bruce Buchner. Bruce, always a pleasure to have you out. Glad you could join us once again. Arkentia said I forgot about tonight's stream. Whoa. This is me crying. No, that's fair. I'm glad you remembered though, or at least saw the notification. Gorog, Sargon, Arkentia, Bruce, Chubafet. Perchance you are certified 5th tonight, not just certified 7th, certified 5th. Welcome on in, Chubafet. Sargon says it's the most important part of the week. Thank you, Sargon. Arkentia is surprised that it was almost forgotten. Sargon, congrats on your 10 stream streak. It's a good streak. Sargon says, hope no one minds me streaking. I mean, I'm pretty liberal about, like, whatever makes you happy. However, some of the mods here might take issue if Eyelash is here. I don't know if Eyelash is here, but Eyelash would bonk you good. Right on the noggin if you're streaking in this chat. Sleepy Pixels, welcome back for another one. Great to have you out. Glad you could join us here tonight. Welcome, welcome. Otirub, always pleasure. Welcome. Potato of Injustice, happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you, and welcome, welcome. Nakoma, speaking of the mods here, it's okay, Nakoma's a cool mod. Nakoma doesn't mind if you're streaking in the chat, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh, look it's Eyelash. Eyelashes, everyone here is on thin frickin' eyes. Eyelash, wonderful to see you too. Wonderful to have both our mods. Both, well, we have many other mods as well, but both of these mods here in the chat tonight. Eyelash, I didn't say that. You said that. You said that. I didn't say that. You know, you're inferring something that wasn't there. We love our mods around here. Hey, if you're gonna give me crap, it's my job to give it right back. That's this relationship, right? That's how this works. Oh no, my weakness. My one weakness that I have no defense against. Goodness. Over on YouTube, I'm just gonna ignore Twitch chat for a little bit. Over on YouTube, Hijack says, hey Nick, I hope everything's going well. Yeah, things are going better. I would say better than last weekend. Glad to have you here for another one, Hijack. Oh hey, I was gonna check if Sly Blue Demon said what kind of name trace they wanted. I'm scrolling. What was that bug for? I don't know if that was fully warranted. Oh no, Sly Blue Demon did in fact say what kind of name trace they would like. Well, that was from Celery Bender. I feel so ganged up on. Samuel says, whimsy will never die as long as we keep talking to animals. I don't know if that was like following on from something that was said in the chat, or that I said, or if that's just a general statement. But I think you're right. I talk to animals. I was gonna say I talk to our cat. She's not actually our cat, but she's mostly our cat. She's a neighbor's cat, but she hangs out here all the time. I talk to her all the time. And why shouldn't I? I think that the animals appreciate being talked to. Some of them, anyway. Some of them. This is what I get for calling you uncool. Eyelash, again, I didn't call you uncool. You're I don't know what to tell you. I never said such a thing. Pointy stick on mic, you got it. Sly Blue Demon, you got it. Let's do it. Yo, Face Beast, what's up? Face Beast says, hello ASMR chat, Riz God, long hair, long whispers, nerd. Long whispers, I don't even know what that means. Sly Blue Demon, thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to super chat for the pointy stick on mic. I did see that in the Twitch chat, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you. That's very kind. That's very kind. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully you can hear this despite the rain. I mean, the rain sound is really nice. Oh, Jerub, thank you for the downpour. I hope you can hear the tracing okay. So, name trace for Sly Blue Demon. Here we go. We're going to start with an S. An S. And then an L over here. S, L. And then a Y over here. Y, it's Curtis Girl. Y. Y, look at that. Curtis Girl, thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. Welcome back for 52 freaking months. Holy smokes. Over here we've got a B. We got a B. Oh my goodness. Naga. I'll read your message. says Sly Blue. Now time for the demon part. Sly Blue Demon, what's the story behind your name? We got a D over here. Because a name like that, it definitely has a backstory. We got an E over here. And an M over here. And an O right over here. And then finally, an N over here. Oh, one moment, friends. Sorry for the door squeak. We have a visitor. She walked in. Hello, Royal. Hello, Royal. This is our cat. That's not our cat, but it's basically our cat. She is adorable and fluffy, and apparently she wanted into the room. She says, "Hey, I need to make my appearance on stream. People need to know how cute I am." Listen to her. Listen to her. She's a happy kitty. She is so cute. She's technically the neighbor's cat. Technically the neighbor's cat. Yes. Yes. But when we bought this house, she already spent most of her time over here in the yard. The neighbors have 3 other cats, and Royal decided that that wasn't for her. She says, "Nope, I'm the kind of cat that's gonna do my own thing." And so she was already spending a lot of time over here. And when we bought the house, she basically said, "Okay, well, I'm just gonna move in, hang out with you guys." To which we said, "Okay, you're pretty cute. You're pretty cute." She wants down now, though, don't ya? Yes, you do. Say hi to people. She's like, "Put me down." Okay. Yeah, you baby. There you go. She is so cute. Thanks, dear. I saw someone asking in the chat if Sarah's doing better. Yes, Sarah's doing much better. We took her to the doctor this past week. The doctor prescribed her some antibiotics because she said she thought she was developing a lung infection, and she's been taking those antibiotics, and she has improved dramatically in the last few days. So her cough is much better than it was. But yes, I'm glad that Royal graced us with a visit tonight. She is so cute, isn't she? She is beautiful. She's such a pretty kitty. She is a purebred ragdoll. She's a ragdoll cat. And so I always kind of worry, because ragdolls aren't really made to be outdoor cats. You know, they're kind of fluffy, as you can see, and they're not necessarily the best outdoor cats. Royal is an outdoor cat, well, indoor-outdoor cat, you know. And I do sometimes worry that someone's just going to come and scoop her up one day, you know, because she's such a pretty and valuable cat. Like, ragdolls are not cheap cats. But, you know, she's been an indoor-outdoor cat for many years now, I guess, and she makes it work. But we do try to let her in here and bring her inside as much as we can so she can have a nice, quiet, comfy, warm place away from cars and kids and other cats and whatnot. You know. But she does still like to go outside. She likes to patrol the neighborhood. She lays down the law here. There's a couple other cats that live a few houses down, went that way. And Royal will not tolerate them. Like, if they set foot in our cul-de-sac, she will be like on them, like she'll chase them down. It's kind of wild. Yeah, she is extremely territorial. Do not let her fluffy looks fool you. She is a assertive cat. She knows her mind. Okay, I'm scrolling back because I ended up missing a ton of chat here. And you know how we do it around here. Sly Blue Demon, I do hope you enjoyed your name trace. Thank you for that request. And Nicoma, thank you for the blood sugar check. Let's see how it's doing. Looks pretty good. 5.8 and stable. For anybody wondering what that's about, it's my blood glucose. I have diabetes. I wear a sensor on the back of my arm, and I can get my blood glucose levels in real time on my phone. So thank you for looking after your streamer, Nicoma. Oh, and Ace Trainer Wannabe, you picked the right night for some random Pokemon cards. Because guess what I have here? I have a couple of packs, older packs, one from Evolving Skies, one from Sword and Shield base, and my younger brother found these when he was moving recently, and he wasn't even sure where he got them, but he said, why don't you open them up on stream? So I will open one of these tonight for that request. We will do that in a few minutes, but I'm going to try and get caught up on chat here just a little bit first. Just a little bit, because I'm like 1,000 miles behind. 1,000 miles behind. As is usual. I do see that the mods have slapped slow mode on the chat. Hopefully it doesn't have to be on for too long, but thank you for your patience. It does help me get caught up. So, pardon me. I still have a little bit of congestion and whatnot left from when I was sick a week or two ago. Where to get to in this here chat? Otura, but with a 20 stream streak, saying I didn't realize I had such a big streak. That is substantial. Congrats. Arkentia said, well, bright side for my week, my new tool bag came in the mail. It is a Vito Pro Pack. I don't know what that means, but it sounds impressive. I hope it's exactly what you want. Steel Neko asks, do you have drops turned on? I do. You know what, though? I'm streaming in the ASMR category, not the Crimson Desert category. Steel Neko says, if you do have drops turned on, anyone who subs while you're playing Crimson Desert gets a special Twitch badge. I think I would have to be in the Crimson Desert category for that. I could change it, but I feel bad because some people have already subscribed here today, and so they would not. I don't think I can grant that to them. Also, I do feel like I always feel weird streaming in categories other than ASMR, because although technically yes, we will play Crimson Desert tonight, I think that this style of stream is not what most people going to the Crimson Desert category on Twitch are looking for. So ASMR community folks know what's up. Other folks, not so much. Ooh, I got that deep voice again. Yes, Arkentia, congratulations on making the top 3 tonight. What an arc. Ikoma says, yes, I love the guy in The Witcher. You know, Gerald in The Witcher. Ooh, autumn spirits, that does sound lovely. Some red rose tea, some almond milk, and sugar. That sounds very cozy. Very cozy. Hey Romulus, great to see you. Shout out to Nightly Romulus, longtime member of this community. Also, an ASMR artist over on YouTube. I don't think Romulus has posted for a while, but nonetheless, there's some good soft-spoken readings there. You should go check out Nightly ASMR on YouTube. Harry, hello. Harry808 says, hey Nick, still not sure if I should pick up Crimson Desert, so excited to see what you think. Yeah, me too. I wasn't sure if I should pick it up, but like I said, I posted that poll, and like about 75% of people responded yes, they would like to see Crimson Desert on the channel, so here we are. Never let it be said I do not listen to the people. And we got to the part where Eyelash calls themselves uncool, Yeah, that did happen. That did happen. Twitch chat isn't real, it can't hurt you. Oh, I don't know about that. What? Celery Bender, once again, joining that bonk train. Steel Neko said, cats don't understand words, but they do understand tone, and they know when you're talking to them. Yes, that's what I've read. Royal definitely knows. She likes it when we talk, cutesy talk to her. She purrs. And she also does the slow blinkies. She likes the slow blinkies when you blink back at her. Once again, Curtis Girl, welcome back on in. Thank you so much. I feel like I didn't get to say thanks properly there because I was in the middle of a name trace, but Curtis Girl, I hope you're doing well. And welcome back for another month in the sub club. Similarly, Naga, welcome back for another one. Naga said, howdy, sorry I'm late. How was everyone over the weekend? Me and a friend drove up to South Dakota to visit some other friends over the weekend. I also thrifted some new clothes that I'm pretty excited about. That's always a nice feeling when you find some clothes that just work perfect for you and you get them for cheap. That's great. And like some cool vintage button-ups. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sounds like a good weekend. Galileo 90, welcome on in. Glad you could be here tonight. It's good to see you. Arkentia was asking about Sarah. Yes. So the answer is yes, she's doing much better. She's feeling much better. She still has the pain in her ribs. And we're taking her to the physiotherapist on Wednesday to hopefully get that addressed, or to start trying to work with that. And then Royal shut up, and everyone's just like, kitty, oh baby. I'm sorry that our Attractive was not here for Royal's appearance. I know our Attractive just loves Royal when she appears. Hopefully our Attractive could catch it on the VOD. She is so fluffy. Yes, we're basically Royal's godparents. That's right. Uncle Nick and Auntie Sarah. Pretty much. We're just the place that she gets to come and have fun. There's no responsibilities or bad things here. We don't clip her nails. We don't give her baths. We don't, pull her like knots out or anything. We just pet her and love on her, and so she just gets to enjoy it here. Serena says, purrs. Oh, I know Pretty Royal. She's got such pretty blue eyes, doesn't she? Livy asked, could we get a Royal emote? I think we could probably do that. Wait, there was another emote request last stream, and I just realized I completely forgot to actually write it down. Does anyone remember? Can anyone come forward and say, yes, I requested something? I actually forget. But Royal, definitely. Okay, do you want to know the list of emotes that I have here? This back-ordered list of emotes that I gotta get made at some point. It's backlog. A low poly potato, so like a polygonal potato. Potato with a crown. Okay. A hello or hi, kind of waving emote. A good vibes emote. A cozy emote of some kind. A low poly version of me. Waifu Nick is on this list. Saint Nick. I don't know exactly if that's how that would look. A potato with a Pavlovian fur helm from Morrowind. A flying potato with wings. A potato with my face on it. Or a potato morphing into my face, Animorphs style. These are all your requests, by the way, that I've been keeping a list of. And now, Royal. That's quite the list. That's quite the list. Does anyone else remember? Like I said, somebody requested one last stream, and I forget. I know, it's a huge emo backlog. It's terrible. It's shameful. It's shameful. You know what's not shameful? Or at least not as far as I'm concerned? Although she may feel differently, I don't know, but Queen Toasty. Queen Toasty. You see how I just slid right into that? Wasn't that it? That was a pretty good transition. I pat myself on the back for that one. Toasty, it is so wonderful to see you. Shout out to Queen Toasty. Without a doubt, the funniest, most just awesome ASMR stream to hang out on here on Twitch. Fantastic, fantastic streamer. Wonderful community. Super relaxing. If you like hanging out and you like yapping, but you want someone that is like way sharper and funnier than me and just generally awesome, go check out Queen Toasty streams. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Toasty, it is wonderful to see you. Please go hit that follow, y'all. Go follow, go support, go improve your lives. Go improve your lives. Get out of here. Go improve your lives. I kid. This could be, you could be improving your life right now. Maybe this is your self-care. In which case, pats on the back. Well done. Well done. I'm proud of you. Steel Neko, thank you for the appearance of our our very good friend, the Scamp. Man, I feel like my voice has just turned straight gravelly, straight Dunmer. Like I said, this cold has given me the ability to speak like a dark elf. Okay, it's better. Mecha Mech, welcome on in. It is great to see you. Mecha Mech, glad you are here. Yahtzee Gaming says, great time to start. New patch fixing a bunch of stuff and adding some quality of life just went live. Perfect. Haven't touched the game yet, so that is wonderful to hear. Ginger Bear, welcome on in. Glad you could be here. Happy Sunday to you too. T-Mid says, I'm debating spending $70 on this game. Well, maybe when we do get to playing it here in a little bit, we can help you decide. It does seem kind of polarizing, I have to admit. Slab Blue Demon says, I'm interested. Interested in Crimson Desert, but still on the fence. Might wait on sale. That might be the way to do it. I get the feeling it's the kind of game that's going to get a lot better over the next, few months as they address player concerns and patch it. Ginger Bear says, I just played it tonight. Very challenging. Doesn't provide that explicit guidance of many other games. Gonna keep grinding it and see how it goes. So what you're saying is, I'm gonna struggle on stream. That's what you're saying. I'm on the struggle bus tonight. That's right, Fire Goals at Kitty. Royal ASMR tonight, Phase Beast. Mech says, OMG, Royal has a face like a toasted marshmallow. I know, she's got a little toasty marshy face. So cute. Sergio, welcome on in. Good to see you. Welcome. Landon, hello. It says perfect timing as always, Nick. Sadly, it's the last day of spring break in my district. Back to work tomorrow. I'm sorry. But I hope you did have a nice spring break. Hope you enjoyed it. Kayla, hello. Kayla, I don't know if you've fallen asleep yet, but thank you for dropping in to say hi as you were falling asleep. It's good to see you and welcome. I hope you sleep well. Asian Persuasion. Yes, it has been a hot minute. Welcome on in. Glad you could catch it tonight. Asian Persuasion says, hopefully this game will be $35 for Black Friday Steam sales. I'm sure eventually it will be available at that price. Whether it'll be this Black Friday, who can say? Generally, though, patient gaming is the way to go. Wait a year, get games for half price or less. It's great. It's great. Yo, Dr. Horizon, welcome. Phase B says, glad you were doing better. Hope your wife gets better too. As an international man of mystery, I can confirm I enjoyed this ASMR. I'm gonna put that right on the box. International man of mystery, Phase Beast, enjoys this, and you will too. What box, you ask? I'm not sure. One day, box up my ASMR, sell it in a box on vinyl. How about that? Surely someone's done that. Somebody must have published ASMR vinyl by now. This seems like there's enough overlap between those two communities. Somebody would try something like that. Peter Sketch asks, what games do I like to play? I like to play a lot of games, but I don't have a lot of time to play a lot of games. This is my problem. But lately, I've been playing a lot of RPGs. Well, just in general, I do like to play RPGs. I've been playing some Oblivion Remastered because yesterday, or no, day before yesterday, was that yesterday? Anyway, the 20th anniversary of Oblivion. Yikes. I've been playing some Avowed recently. Enjoying that. Been playing some Diablo 2, Reign of the Warlock. Yeah. Steel Necklace says cats walking into houses and deciding they live there now since 10,000 BC. Actually, though, I believe that the leading theory is that cats domesticated themselves. I think that is the case. By just being around people, you know, and presumably because there were rodents where people were, and cats wanted the rodents, and then eventually people decided, wow, these things are cute, and the rest was history. She's such a gorgeous kitty. Steel Necklace's fun fact, ragdolls have no bones. It sure seems like that. It sure seems like that. Ace Trainer Wannabe says, lurking as usual, playing Pokopia. Nice. But I felt I needed to redeem some potatoes for nostalgia. Never bad time to redeem some taters. Nakoma, did I say your name? I probably did. I don't know what the context was anymore, though. I'll actually stop being annoying. I'm trying to relax. I'm not sure who that request was directed towards, but too bad. I will not stop being annoying. Oh, hey, Artractive. Welcome. Artractive says, hi all. I'm currently driving home from work, so I'll be lurking till I get home. Looking forward to hanging out and watching some Crimson Desert. Artractive, I'm sorry. You just missed Royal. You just missed Royal. You're going to have to go catch it on the VOD. Handsome Dashing Princess. Any house decor upgrades recently? We bought some hyacinths today to plant in a pot at the front door. This room has not received any upgrades for quite some time. I do want to get back to finishing up everything behind me here. It's not done yet, but no, I wouldn't say any decor upgrades really. We have a bunch of stuff we still gotta put on the walls. It's one thing we never did when we moved in. We have all this art and stuff, so we still have to do that. That's probably our next big undertaking. Hold on a second, Toasty, I just got back to what you said when you arrived. Toasty said, imagine my shock and surprise when I was reading a book and found your name suddenly. What? What? Explain. Can you please explain? Are you still here, Toasty? Please don't just drop that and leave. I only just saw that you said that, and now I need to know what that means. Nicoma says, I will draw Royal when I get a chance. I mean, I can't say anything, but yes. Like a happy little face, that would be adorable. That would be adorable. I would love to, if you have the time, commission you to make a Royal emote. Would you do that for us? That would be delightful. Well, we already have a scab emote. Eyelash. Neemsy, hey. Welcome. It will be time to try Crimson Desert soon, yes. Soon. Steel Neko asks, friends, have you heard the good word of Lolth the Spider Queen? Steel Neko, what do you... Oh, I see. It's the Dark Elf comment. Yes, I get you. I get you. Yo, what's up, Japes? Tigger the Spartan, good to see you. Famcam ASMR, speaking of other amazing ASMR artists, as well as other moderators here in the chat who are very cool. Famcam is a very cool moderator and a very cool ASMR artist. Shout out to our boy Famcam ASMR, aka Keith. Keith, how are you doing tonight? Wonderful to see you. Happy 83 months in our Potato Pals. What? Famcam FamCam says, when my mom was a teenager, she dialed a random number on the spring equinox one year and said, "Spring has sprung," and then hung up. That's a very wholesome prank call. I don't even know if that's a prank. It's just a statement of fact. Also, happy spring, y'all. We are officially into spring now, as Keith has pointed out. Thank you for shouting out FamCam, by the way. Whichever mod did that, please go click that heart. Go follow a genuinely good individual and enjoy the genuinely good vibes on offer. Truly. Neemsy says, will he be trying Path of Exile 2 once it exits early access and goes F2P sometime this year? I probably should, huh? I know lots of Diablo 2 grognards enjoy Path of Exile. I never did get into the first game. I think I'm a little bit worried that if I let myself get into PoE 2, I will never escape. Neepsy says, I love PoE 2. I have hundreds of hours in early access. Dang. That sure sounds like my worries are justified. Kent, yeah, we never got snow here this year, but I can be happy for you. The snow season is over. Toasty with the knowledge. Toasty says, it's ASMR, The Sleep Revolution by Ben Nichols. Yo, Toasty. Ben is an old friend of the channel. He's the ASMR gamer on YouTube. He's been doing ASMR for a very long time. And actually, I met him. We met up for a pint when I was in London 9 years ago now. Yeah, we met up for a pint, and it was really great. It was wonderful to meet him, and he sent me a copy of his book, which was really, really generous of him. That's really cool, though. Queen Toasty with the quote here says, ASMR channels such as the ASMR Nerd run series such as Pixel Paradise or Wandering in Skyrim, which involve whispered exploration throughout various environments and scenarios. The artistic nature of the games allows viewers to suspend reality and focus on the whispers, providing a true relaxation experience. Thank you for the excerpt. That's really cool that you stumble across that organically. Yeah, that's him. Sorry, I don't know if did I just dox him? I don't think so. I think this was known. I'm pretty sure he was talking about the book on his channel at the time that he published it. But that's awesome. That is awesome. Super great guy. Really nice dude. And a fantastic ASMR artist as well. If you guys don't know the ASMR Gamer, please do go check him out. He's been doing it for a very long time. He's got some fantastic ASMR gaming content, and I reckon that y'all probably enjoy that ASMR gaming, you know. Grey Blue on YouTube asks, how's married life treating me? So good, Grey Blue, so good. People ask, you know, how's marriage? And I, without a hint of facetiousness or irony or whatever, I just say, it's just like before we were married. Which is because it's true, because we were together for, if you can believe this, we had been dating for 20 years before we got married. It took us 20 years to get around to getting married. So I will say that the biggest change for me, I think, is that it feels really great to say my wife instead of my partner or my girlfriend. It feels really nice to be able to say my wife. So, but yeah, day to day, it's just the same as before. In a good way. In a good way. Phase B says the book was called Romantic Pirate Whisper Chad by Nick G. Relax. Oh yeah, that was Nick G. Relax is my pen name. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Deep Fried Deals, welcome on in. It is good to see you. Nakoma says, I'll let you know when I get to it. Fair enough. Currently working on 2 big commissions. Also fair. I'll work her in between them. That would be lovely if you do get the chance. That'd be lovely. Fabcam says, I'm doing fantastic. Woke up with a strange back, but it calmed down throughout the day. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Here, let's bring this up here so that it looks like I do intend to play this game still. Don't need all that big Nick energy for the whole stream. Eyelash, I don't know what you're talking about. Beanard, I'm good. My week was good, thank you. How was yours? You know what I did tonight, friends? Today, this morning, not tonight, this morning. I went for brunch with my parents because they live in the city, but they were going to brunch with an old friend of theirs. This fellow who is 94, and he was an old colleague of my dad's, significantly older than my dad, obviously, but old work colleague. They went on some trips together for work, field work and stuff together. Anyway, and I had known this gentleman when I was young, because he would come by our house sometimes, or we would go visit them sometimes, him and his wife. Anyway, but I had not seen him for probably 20 years or more, maybe 25 years. And so when I found out that he was going to be coming to town and that he was 94, that he was still kicking, I thought that was pretty amazing. And my mom said, well, would you like to join us for brunch? So I did. And I'm really glad I did, because coming and streaming here with all of y'all, I love it. I love you guys. I love what we have here. But dang, does it make me feel old sometimes. I'm no spring chicken anymore. Well, I'm not old, but I'm not as young as a lot of you. And a lot of the people that are doing, they're streaming these days, they're into sort of gaming and game streaming and whatever. Not across the board, but generally I think it's considered to be like a younger person's thing, And in my mind, I'm still a younger person, because I've been doing this since I was in my mid-20s, right? And I feel the same as I did then, but I'm not in my mid-20s anymore, And so sometimes I'm reminded of that when I'm hanging out with all of you guys. And again, that's not a condemnation. That's not me trying to throw shade at you guys. It's just a fact of getting older and suddenly realizing, yeah, there is a gulf now between, the world I grew up in and the world that young adults are entering into today. Anyway, the point is, hanging out with my parents, who are in their late 60s, early 70s, and then this fellow who's in his mid 90s, and my dad was asking this colleague of his, when he had started attending this university where they met, and the guy said, 1952. And I was like, I cannot imagine how much has changed in the intervening 75 years or whatever. My dad was like, when did you move out, out here to this part of Canada? And he was like, 1944. I'm like, that was during the Second World War, bro. I didn't say that, but anyway, it just puts things in perspective. And but anyway, I know this is very rambly and I'm yapping a bunch, but I did warn you about the yapping. Point is, he's doing great. This guy is so sharp for 94. He's a little slower in his speech and his moving, walking. But man, he is doing good for 94. And it was a real pleasure to see and to just talk to him, and have that perspective and that wisdom of someone who's almost a century old. Hear some of his stories. That's very cool. All right, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But I just couldn't help but make that comparison. You know, like some days I feel like I'm getting old, and then I'm like, oh, I ain't nothing yet. I'm a young whippersnapper. No, sorry, Tick Spring, not my dad. A colleague of my dad's, who we met today for brunch. A former colleague of my dad's. Anyway, kind of cool. I'm scrolling, trying to get caught up again. Toasty says, I did not realize that was him. Yes, that is he. Beanhard says, I know that guy. The ASMR gamer is cool dude. He is. He's such a cool dude. Arkentia knows ASMR gamer too. He's been doing this for a long time. Famcam says, yeah, my back decided to remind me I'm pushing 40. Every once in a while, you know, like mentally, us folks in our mid to late 30s. Okay, I can't say mid anymore. I'm late, but I'm trying to incorporate those of you in your mid 30s. Like Nicoma, you are still in your mid 30s. But yeah, every once in a while, like mentally, I feel like I'm still in my mid 20s, but or like late 20s. Let's say late 20s. But yeah, then every once in a while, something comes along and just reminds you, like, no. Oftentimes, something physical. Although I will say, I generally feel pretty good. I don't want to be like too doomer about this. Getting old is just fine. It turns out so far. Oh shoot! I just noticed Chuba Fett requested 5 minutes of gameplay like a million years ago. I'm so close to the bottom of chat here, though. I'm so close. Chuba Fett, I'm just gonna get to the bottom of chat, and then I'm gonna refund your points. I know that's illegal, but if I start the game now, I'm probably gonna have a big long introductory thing. I don't think there's just 5 minutes to be had here right now. So let me just get through chat, and then we will get going. And I'm close, Chuba Fett. I'm close. Attractive. Thank you. Yes, we're doing much better. Beanard says my week was pretty good. Watching work, watching basketball, scamps invading, you know. Actually went on a long bike ride with some of my try-hard biker friends, trying hard just to keep up. Oh, hey, I'm sure it was a good time. Did you slay some scamps while you were out there? Nicole, I would say 37 is on the cusp, but I would consider anything from about 33 to 37 to be mid-30s. I'd say 38 is where you hit late 30s. Maybe that's just me, but 37 doesn't sound like late 30s to me. How do you do, fellow youths? That's right, still Neko. Me every stream. Beanard says, nah, yap away, I love Storytime ASMR. I'm glad. That's why you're still here. Just ran over some sticks and pine cones. Fair enough, Beanard. Attractive, this game looks amazing. It looks gorgeous. It looks massive. I've also heard a lot of mixed things, so I'm really interested to see if it grabs me or if it feels like it just doesn't work. Eyelash says, I keep falling down the stairs and I'm addicted to Raisin Bran. I need a life alert or a nurse. You know what? We all age at different rates, right? I will tell you, this weekend, just yesterday, I did get something that I would consider an old person thing, but apparently it's not. I got a shot, a vaccination for shingles. And for many years, I thought shingles was just an old person disease. I did not know what it was. But back in 2022, when I was defending my doctoral dissertation, I had a small outbreak of shingles. And for those who don't know, shingles is a disease that is kind of like the grown-up version of chickenpox. Hi, everybody. If you had chickenpox when you were younger, I think many kids still do. I did when I was in elementary school. I think it's still pretty common. If you had chickenpox, I'm sorry to inform you, but you have the chickenpox virus in you forever, for life, basically. And it just sits dormant for the most part. And some people, later in life, it reactivates, and it reactivates as what's called shingles, which is like very painful sores. And that is something that I only thought affected old people, but apparently it can affect anyone who has had chickenpox. It's just more common in old people because I guess they have weakened immune systems or whatever. But I was under so much stress leading up to my PhD defense that I guess my immune system was working overtime. Also, I guess I'm somewhat immunocompromised. I do have type 1 diabetes. We still never figure out why I have type 1 diabetes, but I digress. That's a different thing. Point is, I had this small bout of shingles. Shingles can be extremely extensive and very, very painful and disfiguring. It was not for me, thankfully. It was just on my back, a small patch. But my doctor was like, you, sir, should go get the shingles vaccine because you really do not want another bout of shingles, because usually if it comes back way worse. So all this is to say, I finally went and got vaccinated for shingles, which apparently you can do. Even if you've had shingles, you can still get the vaccine and it will prevent it from happening again. Magic. It's the magic of modern medicine, y'all. So I'm very thankful for this. So now I don't have to worry about it again, which is great. But if any of y'all who have had chickenpox at some point get a chance to have the shingles vaccine, I think it's highly recommended because you do not want shingles. Okay, that's some more yapping from me. Thank you, Great Blue. FazeB says it's funny when a new viewer just says, "Can you stop chatting and cut to the chase already?" They just don't know it's the beginning of the stream. Yeah, it's true. Some people are like, "When are you getting to the game?" And I'm like, I don't know, give it an hour, we'll see. I understand. It's quite aggravating for some people. I don't mean to make light of it. It's just not how we operate around here, that's all. FazeB says, basically you're saying we're turning into unks now. That's right. The music that was popular when I was in high school is now dad rock and I can't handle it. FazeB says I'm getting older too and it feels like I'm a young dude still. I think that's the secret, is that you just feel young in mind pretty much forever. Which, you know, that's actually kind of uplifting. That's sort of optimistic when you think about it. Yakanono, good to see you. Glad you could be here. How you doing, Yakanono? Stream's going great. I'm yapping. Quiet Wolf, hello. Hello. Welcome. Quiet Wolf says, I'm a couple weeks shy from 39. Very good age, I'm sure. Not there yet myself, but happy birthday in advance. Yakanono says, I know, man. Having taken care of my grandpa with my mom, I can say old is overstated by millennials. That's it, right? That's it. Ain't old yet. My wife says that sometimes. She's like, we're getting old, dear. And I'm like, no, we're not. Like, yes, it's important to, like, acknowledge where we are in life and that maybe some things we have to do a little differently. We have to, like, work a little harder to stay fit and that sort of thing. But let's not jump the gun here, because another 30 years from now, we'll be like, we're getting old, and we'll think back on how we were now. We'll be like, oh man, we were just babies. So let's enjoy it, you know. Yakinono says, you know, at one point they actually used to put kids together if they had chickenpox. So a kid would get chickenpox and get it out of the system, or their system, which is really crazy. I did not know that, but I could see it. That sounds like something crazy they would do back in the day. FazeB says, back in 2015, I served in Call of Duty Wars with my buddy Big Jim, and he saved 6 kids for a tank attack. His search, destroy map, good memories. Yes, that was my service. Oh boy. Interesting, Yakanono. I did not know that. Immune systems can be weird, Yakanono. My type 1 diabetes developed when I was in my early 20s, I guess, right around 20. So sometimes it hits at weird times. I've heard it suggested that it could be like just inappropriate immune system reactions to certain viruses. I don't know, but I never really got an answer. Okay, I said that I was about to play the game, and then I extremely did not. Oh man, I'm so lost in the chat now. Twitch chat, where was I? Chat, help me. Chat, help me. Oh, there's Stupefit requesting 5 minutes of gameplay. I'm so sorry. I just completely was like, no, I won't. I won't. Famcam says, I've been an oatmeal and oat bran guy since I was a tot. You know what? That's good. I enjoy oatmeal. It's good for you. It's good stuff. Nicole, you've never had chicken pox. Good. Keep it that way if you can. Attractive says, never had chicken pox either. Even better. It sucked when I was a kid. I hated chicken pox. Super itchy. Interesting, Beanard. Yeah, I think it can happen to anyone at any time who has had chicken pox previously. Sorry, attractive, just immune to the chicken. Some folks maybe don't know if they ever had it or not. Yeah. I wonder if, even if that were the case, if you could still get the vaccine just to be sure. You know what, Famcam? If you can get it, it's worth getting, right? Neebsy, yeah, the game says it needs 140 gigs, but I think it only downloaded about 100 for me. I do have a beer tonight, Attractive, although to try and placate folks here, I might start the game before the beer tonight. I know. Blasphemy. Potato of Injustice is when you start recognizing all the music in the grocery store, you start turning to dust. I feel like I always recognized it because my mom would always listen to the soft rock radio station on the radio, and that was always what was playing in the grocery store. So, Royal is doing so good. Attractive, so good. In fact, Royal made a little cameo on the stream earlier, and at the time I commented on the fact that it was unfortunate that you were not here because I knew that you would be excited to see Royal. So I do encourage you to go back and watch the VOD so you can see Royal. She's doing great. She is fluffy as ever. Bruce says, Nick, I picked up another Red Dragon K762 Pro, full-size linear gasket-mounted factory lube. Their stuff is steadily getting better. I should reach out to my old Red Dragon contact, see if they want to send a couple boards over. I kind of ghosted them, I have to admit, not because I didn't like the products, just because it was sort of a time where I was unable to do reviews and whatnot for quite a period there. So, but I should see if they're still interested in sending some stuff over for me to do some videos with, because that sounds lovely, Bruce. That sounds really nice. Eyelash, I'm gonna give the points back. Chibafet, I'm sorry, you have your points back. I see, this is in fact your K762, but it is another Red Dragon. Gotcha. Beanard says, I wonder what the average age of an ASMR nerd fan is. I just turned 24. My guess on the average would be probably 25-ish. That seems likely. I think, well, let's see. I can tell you. Let's go find out. YouTube tells me these things. Although, I don't know how accurate YouTube's analytics are when it comes to viewer age. But if I look at audience, and, gosh, how do I even do this? They've changed all these analytics. Advanced mode. Let's see. What in tarnation? Neebsy, welcome back in. Thank you for resubbing with Prime. I appreciate you using your Twitch Prime sub to support this community. As always, it's very kind. And welcome back. I do hope you continue to enjoy your potato points. Or your potato, what am I saying? Well, yes, your potato points, but also, sorry, I got distracted because I realized that FamCam had cheered 69 420 bits, and I missed it. I was distracted by the 69. Okay, Neebsy, please do enjoy your subscription benefits and all of the potato-based emotes that you know and love from this channel. Thank you again for coming back on in to the sub club. FamCam, thank you for the 69 420 bits. And I'm sorry I missed it. I must have been very enthralled in what I was discussing at the moment. But I appreciate the cheer. And I got distracted by your 69. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Oh, man. Yikes. We've not opened the beer yet, Sly Blue Demon. Not yet. Not yet. We're going to start the game. I was going to try and figure out what the average age of my viewer is, but this is too much work right now. We'll do it some other time. I don't know. Once upon a time, I knew how to find that information. But yeah, I bet you mid-late 20s is pretty typical for an ASMR nerd viewer. That seems to track. Dick Spring asks if I've had any bad side effects from the shingles shot. I got it yesterday afternoon. It does feel like I was punched in the arm. It is pretty sore. And I've generally been just more fatigued today. Just feel a little bit icky, but not bad. Not bad. I've heard some people say it can be a really bad one, actually. But so far not too bad for me. Sutari, welcome. Ooh. I feel like we've beat that record at some point. I think we really have. Scrolling. That was just the last quote that was added, Tick Spring. That's what that was. Yes, she was here live, Attractive. Maybe she's still in. You know what, when I go get the beer, I'll see if Royal's still around. And if she is, I'll bring her. Peanut says, I missed a Royal cameo? That's sickening. I'll have to go back. Neepsy says, I know there's a stereotype of men not enjoying grocery shopping, but I, for one, as a man, love grocery shopping. Is that a stereotype? I always enjoy going to the grocery store. I don't know. It's just kind of nice to stock up, you know? You know? Serena says, I'm Gen X. I got my shingles booster last fall. The first shot kicked my butt. Okay, so I guess it can be quite variable. The booster just made my arm sore. So this was my first shot. And I guess I'm lucky that I've avoided any major negative side effects. But I have heard say that, yes, it can be pretty brutal. And then I'll get the booster in a couple months. Retractor says, tell Royal I said, pss, 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 give her a good neck scritch for me. I'll, like I said, I'll do you one better. I'll see if I can bring her back. Wincho, welcome on in. Welcome, Wincho. I did. What can I say? What can I say, Attractive? Of course, Keith clips it. Bruce says, we keep a solid level of juvenile, but I'm not quite sure what that word is supposed to be, but yes. You know, we got a reputation to hold up. Tick Spring, can of Guinness, nice. Yeah, the metal ball, I believe, helps with the nitrogenation. Interesting. I think out of a can you'll enjoy it more. That's my guess. That's my guess. Wait, what is happening? On-screen celebration? What even is this, Sutari? I've never seen that before. It's just a bunch of my hair all over the screen. That's new to me. That's new to me. That was quite something. Bernard, you do not like grocery shopping. See, that's the trick. You make the shopping list before you go, and then there's not that many choices. Handsome Dashing Princess says, hi Nick, I missed it. What was the average age of your viewers again? I couldn't figure it out. Keith, do you know where in the modern YouTube analytics to find the average age of your audience? I once upon a time, I think I knew, but I do in fact not know now. Oh, here we go. Wait. Okay, no, I found it. I just had to scroll more. Age and gender. 81.3% male, 17.8% female, 0.9% unspecified. Peak age range for this channel, 25 to 34 years. But that accounts for about 43% of my viewership. About another quarter is in the 18 to 24 category. Another 15% is in the 35 to 44 category. Then it drops off quite a bit after that. So it's kind of like a normal distribution centered on 30 years or so, 30 years old. So there you go. Maybe it would not be unrealistic to say late 20s is probably the average viewer of this channel, which is kind of what we were guessing, I think. So there you go. There you go. Now you can all take that information and sell it to some YouTube marketing folks or something. Sometimes if there's a company approaching about a sponsorship, they want to know those kinds of analytics, because I guess they want to make sure that, you know, your audience is going to align with their product, like your audience is part of their target audience. So sometimes you do have to share that information. Badinage? Okay, this is a new word for me, Bruce. Badinage? Produce bad. Oh, that is not how I would have pronounced that. Produce badnage. Badnage refers to light-hearted, playful, and witty teasing or banter, often used to create a cheerful atmosphere in social settings. Derived from the 17th century French word badiner, to joke, this conversation style is synonymous with repartee, raillery, and joshing. Well, we are certainly known for our repartee, our raillery, and our joshing around these parts. That's a totally new word to me, Bruce. Look at that. Learn something new every day. Thank you for introducing me to this word. It's a good one. It's a good one. That is a good one. How did I fall so far behind again in the chat? How did this happen? Spoon the Poon, welcome. Gracie VASMR, thank you so much for the 25-month resub, and welcome back on in for another one. Gracie, how are you doing this fine evening? This fine eve. Gracie, one of our delightful moderators out there, keeping an eye on the chat, making sure that all y'all are well behaved, and that this is the safe, comfortable space that you all come to know and love. Also, Gracie is an awesome ASMR artist in her own right. So, Gracie, I hope you're doing great. And please, y'all, go check out Gracie on YouTube as well. Jackal says, I'm 32. There you go. Peak ASMR nerd age. Kapoo, welcome. Welcome. Oh yeah, you found it too, Famcam. About 2/3 male for you, 1/3 female. Interesting. What about age? Zutari says, apparently there are a few options called power-ups that you can use your bits on. That's news to me. Peanut says, my master plan, I've been working for the big advertising firms, working a rapport with you for years to get that information. You'll never hear from me again. Bruce, that's great. It's good to have a word like that you can bust out. Well, Tech Spring, I do hope you enjoy tonight's Guinness. Oh, Trav, enjoy your lurk. Gracie, I hope we can provide the taters that you crave. Yakanona says, everyone agrees hangovers are worse now. Yeah, that's... Actually, it's been a long time since I had a hangover, I have to admit. probably, I don't know, 15 years. Like, I've not drinked heavily since my college days, my university days, and not even my grad school days. FaceB says I'm 27, so yeah, we unks here. We unks. Alright, gang. Norgrill says, I'm 22, I've been watching since I was 17, still catching up to that average. Yeah, that's kind of true, actually. I guess I get older, but the average seems to stay fairly stable, maybe? I don't know. So eventually you'll be a perfectly average ASMR nerd viewer. Norgrill. Retractor says, I picked up some cerveza beer after work specifically to enjoy the stream. Nice. Is your Monday routine now? Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. Straight up the Yakinono. Hangovers are bad for many reasons. There was a show called Corporate where one of the 40-something-year-old characters are 30, gets made fun of for not knowing hangovers last for days now. Do they? I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I've had that particular pleasure. There you go, Keith. So those are very similar to my numbers in terms of age, actually. In terms of like the sort of your 18 to 24, 25 to 34, and 35 to 44. Those numbers are really close to mine. Fascinating. Okay, gang. Normally this is the part where I would go get the beer. And we will get the beer tonight. But first, in honor of Chubafet's rejected request, I'm going to start the game. I did give you your points back, Chubafet, because I clearly did not play the game for 5 minutes when you requested. But I do want to get to it a little sooner. So we'll crack the beer open once we get past the very first whatever. I assume there's going to be some cinematics and introductory stuff here. So, oh, but before I do that, I do have one other thing to do. It is another request. Ace Trainer Wannabe. I don't know if you're still lurking, but I'm going to do your random Pokemon card. Thank you for your patience. Good Lord, I forgot about that. Let's open this here, Evolving Skies pack, and we will do one random card from this pack. I will open it, I will shuffle it, and we'll pull one from it. How's that sound? How's that sound? 72.9% not subscribed. That's your viewers, Keith. I don't know, I closed the page. Let's see if I can find it again. Okay. Let's shuffle these cards so we don't know where the potentially rare ones are going to be. Let's see, Keith. 78.8% unsubscribed on my channel. I literally never have asked anyone ever to subscribe to my channel, I'm pretty sure. I've never said like, subscribe, and hit that bell in a video, ever, except maybe ironically, like once or twice. So any subscribing that has happened to on my channel has been organic, I like to think. But maybe I should change that. Maybe that's a bad policy. Maybe that's a bad policy, I don't know. All right. Here we go. Let's pull a random card. Good vibes here. Good vibes here. Feel good about this one. What do we got? Oh, it's an Eevee. It's so cute. That's so cute. Let's see. Eevee knows a V-Search. And Stampede. Wait, Eevee Stampede? Are you kidding me? You kidding me? What is that about? What does an Eevee Stampede look like? Sounds adorable. That's a Stampede I wouldn't mind being caught in. It says here, thanks to its unstable genetic makeup, this special Pokemon conceals many different possible evolutions. Wow. 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 Goated card, goated Pokemon. Agreed, are attractive. Crofty Frosty says, if I came across an EV Stampede, I would lose my mind. It'd be pretty incredible. Artractus says, I'm 31 and I've been watching your vids since I was in high school. I appreciate it. Wait, dang, that's a long time. I had to stop and think about that. Like 31, high school. Oh no. Oh no. But I appreciate it, truly. That's remarkable. That's amazing. That's pretty darn special. Don't feel old at all yet, though. Yeah, I don't really either, so you're doing good. Organic, excuse me, what? I don't think so, Keith. I don't know. Maybe I'm full of BS, but I don't. It's not something I've ever made a regular habit of. I don't know that I've ever. Like maybe there's a 1 or 2 videos somewhere in there where I tried it out, but I generally do not make a point of asking people to like and subscribe. Eyelash says, I don't need to drink to have a hangover. I just feel like this. Oh dear. Okay, let's play the game. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for some Crimson Desert? We are a solid hour and a half into the stream, so let's do it. We will do the beer in a little bit. Zutari's requested a keyboard swap. We'll do that shortly too. But let's start the game first. Zutari, think about what keyboard you would like me to swap it to. Yeah, same Crofty Frosty. Seems like, yeah, some people love it, some people really don't. So let's see. Let's start a new game of Crimson Desert. What's this all about? It's about the EULA, the End User License Agreement. Is this the deep lore? Is this the backstory? Okay, I accept. They could have just gained the rights to my firstborn, I don't know. Hopefully this isn't too loud. If it gets kind of loud, I'll turn the volume down. But just be aware that I don't know what the volume's going to do here. So this is pretty. I feel like we're in some kind of crazy digital space. Where are we going? Is this a loading screen? I don't even know. I can't do anything. This reminds me of the old screensaver. Anyone remember? Okay, first of all, does anyone remember screensavers? Second of all, does anyone remember the flying through space screensaver? I always used to put that one on my Windows 95 PC. Love that screensaver. Star Trek vibes, you know. This music is lovely. Am I supposed to be doing something? Can I press A? Can I press start? I don't know, as far as I can tell, I can't do anything. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe it's like, compiling shaders or something, I don't know. This is a visualization of the terms and conditions. Kind of feels like it. What are we supposed to be doing right now? Again, this music is pretty, but what even is happening? Maybe it's just a really long load, I don't know. Oh, the light. I think that was just a long load. Ooh. hear my video card cranking away. Head to the cabin. Okay. Hills of No Return is the area we're in. Huh, the lighting is like a little weirdly flickery. Don't know what that's about. I do have all the graphics turned all the way up. I have ray reconstruction turned on. Okay, we have a couple different camera perspectives. Okay, so there's like a tight over the shoulder here. Hello, whoa. Okay, buddies. Oh, we have like a really tight, like face cam view. Temu Jon Snow here. And, oh, there's a first person view. Well, that's awesome. That is exactly what I'm going to have to use for some wandering videos. I will say this game's already looking freaking gorgeous. Oh, we gaming. This is Braveheart. Yeah, what does that dude have on his back? That is a wild looking sword. Dang. Who are you guys?
Still have enough. Watch your step.
Oops, sorry, buddy. He was trying to say something, and I just freaking like, ugh. I don't know what he's gonna say. Carl, talk to me. Talk to me, Carl.
And we can always hunt for more.
More what, Carl? More what? I genuinely did not expect the mic dude was just gonna come up and just be like, "Get out of my face." What does Andrew have to say?
I better get myself ready.
Ready for what? I don't know, I just got a +5 trust though. Apparently I'm appreciated. Dang, okay. Talk to me, Carl. Please tell me.
I'll need to get some more the next time I'm in town.
Some more what? Okay, whatever.
They really need to learn to take better care of their weapons.
Who? Who does? First voice line of the game getting interrupted is hilarious. Tell me, Carl. Tell me. Yo, what's up, Tonka Woobly? I did not mean to disrespect the man. He was just going to read the game's privacy policy. It's time for me to read you the terms and conditions and user license agreement. Trobe, hey, what's up, Trobe? Trobe on YouTube says, that's why I love your content, Nick. You're not chasing clout. True story. Just making content you enjoy making. Yeah, thank you, Trobe. This is a hobby for you and the passion shows through. I'm glad, because that was one of the guiding principles from the very get-go. I'm glad it still feels that way 13 years later. It really was actually bug ASMR. You're not wrong. Yakanano says, my work laptop shipped with the screensaver of the city of LA, but among others, but it's mostly functionally a lock screen. Fair enough. Phase Beast, what is this game about? We're gonna find out.
All the better. Just more skulls for me to crush.
Excuse me? Joan, you want to tell me something? Can we talk to people in first person? Talk to me, Joan.
I'll take down every black bear I see.
What do you got against bears?
So long as those black bears don't bother you.
So long as they don't bother you. What?
I'll take down every black bear I see.
I get it. Okay. I have to speak with Unka. Who is Unka? I don't think this is Unka, but maybe.
I think it's best we head to Hernan. Get ourselves back in shape. We must reclaim Pelu, no matter what.
There's a lot of proper nouns going on here.
You've got... I've whipped up a decent meal for you.
Oh, thank you. Required knowledge of Ronnie. I guess he cooks things. Oh, okay, I can't talk to these dudes. I will say though, this game looks great so far, like graphically.
I think it's best we head to Hernand. Get ourselves back in shape.
Is Hernand a city?
We must reclaim Payloon, no matter what.
Yeah, I don't know what a Payloon is. Okay, there's some more dudes to talk to over here.
Those fucking black bears.
Whoa, language. Language.
Keep it together.
I,
They were close. Led the line. Giles.
what?
Aye, he was a good man. And the black bear that did this deserves a knife in his throat.
Whoa.
And you'll be the one to do it.
Whoa.
We've got a lot of fight left. Cliff.
Hey, this is Unka. Dang, look at this bro. I would like to speak with him, but I can't get closer to him. I'm not sure why. There's just a force field around him. I can't get closer. Literally, I can't speak to him. Please, let me speak to Unka. John Orkman. Are you gonna bonk him, Eyelash? What's in the cabin? I can't go into the cabin. Okay. Really, I would like to speak to Unka, but I don't know that I can. Oh, left bumper, it says. Apparently X doesn't count. Unka is special and needs a left bumper for some reason. I'm not sure why. There we go. That's so weird. For some reason I have to focus on him before I can talk to him. Whereas the other characters, I could just talk to them.
Giles' sword. His last words were at you, Cliff.
Oh, damn.
May you find peace among his brothers. Come, say your farewells.
Okay, so some dudes we were friends with have died here. Sounds like they were killed by black bears. I think we might be Greymanes, based on the what I've seen here. Some kind of clan war, maybe. That's right, heavy sentence enhancers. Phase Beast. Battleborn versus Greymane, kind of actually.
Giles. Rest well.
Cliff having a manly cry here.
You will be missed.
Not a tear shed though. Pour one out for the homie. It does kind of feel like we were just dropped into the middle of something, eh? But that can be a storytelling technique as well. Maybe they just want us to sort of organically, diegetically figure stuff out. Press left button near a person or object. This will allow you to interact with them in various ways. Oh. Tell me about the ways we can interact.
I'll head into town and see what I can find out.
Tell me about Marius.
I am the quickest out of all of us.
I can kick with a Y. With
What
I
is
can
this?
just
Do you
straight
know
up
what the
kick.
black bears are up to?
What if I just kick this fool? I'll talk to him instead.
Don't worry. I'm sure I'll find a lead on them.
Okay, so clearly,
No, I'm the best man for it.
clearly the black bears killed some of
I'll be
our
back before you know
boys.
it.
Marius is gonna go try and find a lead
They
on
couldn't catch me even if they tried.
the black bears. Okay, now I have to speak with Ross. Is this Ross? Nope. God, that freaks me out every time they light those. I have to say the movement feels extremely sluggish. I assume that's just for this part, you know, because I'm not running around or anything. Can I sprint? Oh, I can crouch. Bro, Jesus, watch where you're pointing that thing.
You've got to keep your bellies full in times like these.
I do like this chef.
You've got to keep your bellies full in times like these.
Talk to me again, Ronnie.
I've whipped up a decent meal for you.
These people are bear obsessed. Press F to pay respects, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, apparently there are jetpacks in this game. Okay, so I've got to talk to Ross. I know you guys can't see it, but there are, here, like right behind me, there are objectives that I can see that you cannot. Is Ross over here? Excuse me, are any of you gentlemen Ross? Or gentlemen and ladies? No? Okay. Where is Ross? Again, we've talked to Marius. Please stop doing that with the torches. Holy cow. And we decided these guys cannot be spoken to. Is that correct? Yeah. And this dude over here is Unka, right? Oh wait, hold on. I have a little mini map. And it tells me that Ross is over here somewhere.
This won't be the
Oh,
end.
this is Ross. Okay.
I can't help but think they'll strike again. Our scouts should be returning any moment now. I'm almost certain we've been betrayed. How else would they know the exact moment we were away? Oh, bastards. How dare they?
Alright. A civilization of torch-swinging fiends, indeed. Drake, what's up? Drake says Ross is probably still trying to move a couch with his friends. Drake, is wonderful to see you. I'm glad you can make it here. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Can we get a shout out for... Oh, it already happened. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I guess you can go click on that then. You should. You should. Drake, you would like these guys. They have potty mouths. At least one of them does. Seriously, go follow Drake. Long time member of this community. Long time streamer and ASM artist as well. Mr. Super Crayo, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. This game is perfect for black bear enthusiasts or bear lovers. I'm not sure about that. I'm pretty sure we're going to be killing some black bears pretty soon. That's the feeling I get.
Come on.
Jan's gruel
Hey,
again.
Cliff.
Wish I'd just died on
Aha,
the
just eat it, Naira. There you are, perfect timing as always. Sit down, dig in.
Yan.
We're still missing Ryan. Probably dead.
Yikes.
Everyone got a bowl? Yeah?
I suppose that's one less mouth to feed, eh?
Wow.
Boy, could make it 2 less mouths, you know.
If you got a fight left in you, get your ass back out there. No one's stopping you. Now shut up and eat.
We're just gonna sit here sipping this pig swill.
Wow, don't you diss Ronnie's dishes like that.
You looking to get some manners beaten into you? You better fucking pick that up.
Or what?
Language.
You gonna make me?
Fine, that's enough.
Forget it. Bloody bastard.
Man's angry because his friends got killed and he doesn't know how to process that anger, so he's lashing out at his other friends.
Over. Shit's dead.
Uh-oh.
Everyone just shut the fuck down.
We're just about to eat. Bad times. My virgin years, says Drake. Okay. Left trigger for bow. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. I know, Beanard. Ronnie's meal.
Gian has fallen. And with the great leader's death, our land, Pelun, once unified,
Wait, our leader just died?
plunged into chaos.
Just like that?
And now, a bloody battle unfolds between the Greymanes, who fight to uphold his will, and the Black Bear forces that seek to set it aflame.
Dang, the black bears actually wear bear pelts. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so, oh god, how do I dodge? Okay, it's oh gosh, that's Cliff. Holy crap. Oh my god, I'm just getting worked over here. What was that? Okay. That was extremely rude. Can I lock on? Jeez Louise, it'd be nice if they give me any kind of tutorial here. Okay. How do I block? Okay, I can fire arrows. That'll do. I assume it's a strong attack on the... Whoa. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, shoot. Bro. Okay. No, big dude. Bro. Okay.
You all right?
He doesn't look too good. Uh-oh.
Get out of here. Watch your back.
God, this combat is brutal to say the least. Okay. It does feel quite kinetic. Okay, so lock on is left bumper. Okay. Do I have a health bar somewhere? I don't even know. Where am I going? Game looks good so far, yeah. This game is like figure it out, good luck, pretty much. It's been very just like, I don't know, have fun. Drake, thank you. You're very disappointed that the black bars are in fact people. One guy's still at the table, so we're just done with dinner then? We're not going to eat this? It seems disrespectful and wasteful, you know? Jake Spring says, I hope the lack of story, cinematics, and plot flow means the gameplay is amazing. I think they're just trying to do something with the, you know, telling the story in a kind of a interactive sort of way. Some games do that. Some games do it quite well, where they just drop you into the middle of a world and you kind of figure it out as you go. I'm okay with that. Actually, Jackson says, this is very random, but I made a low poly potato if you're interested for the MOTU. What? Yes, absolutely. Please. Best way to send it to me would be on the Discord. Exclamation mark Discord if you're not already on it, but you can just DM me. That's very kind. Thank you. I'll take a look at it and see if I can turn it into an emote. That's wonderful. Oh, it's in the art chat. Even better. I'll go take a look at it after the stream. Thank you, actually, Jackson. The Emmett, welcome. The Emmett says, yo, so glad you're back. Had pneumonia the last couple weeks. Oh, crap. We had our own respiratory illness going through the household here. I hope you're doing better, Emmett. Well, I wasn't streaming for the past couple weeks either because I was sick too. So last week was my first stream back. I hope your pneumonia is getting better. Dubs, yeah, this game does look pretty badass. Bad butt. FaZe B says, that guy just tossed his KFC on the floor and began to fight? I'd eat my food first, bro. What if you get hungry? Yes. Oh, bonk. Yeah, it seems pretty rough so far, you're right, Jake Spring, that we have really not learned much, but there is clearly some kind of information. Okay, well, there's guides about how to play, at least. But it keeps underlining people's names and place names, so I assume that somewhere in here I will be able to find information about all these things. for add-ons? I don't know. Oh, we can see the EULA. Check it out, you guys. Actually, that's like technology licensing, but I actually have no idea how to like look at my inventory or anything. I'm learning. I'm a slow learner, but I learn eyelash. Oh no. Limit. Limit. What you doing here? God. Why are all the black bears? Okay, I was going to say they're all quite portly, but not all of them. Excuse me? Wow, your fat finger. Alright. B, what does B do? Okay, dodge roll. Yeah, we figured that out already because I kind of had to or else I would have gotten ended. Okay, so this is not like, this isn't some kind of Dark Souls combat. It's definitely more, like there is a light and a heavy, but it's definitely a little more action-packed, like a little more hack and slashy. It's not quite as precise. What happened to our ally that we were helping there? Did she freaking die? Did she just disappear? I don't even know. Maybe she did, I don't know. But tell you what, gang, this seems like a decent natural spot to break for a moment. I'm gonna go get tonight's beer, because I've not opened tonight's beer yet. It's getting toasty in here, and I want a beer. So, friends, I'll be right back. By the way, how's the volume level? Is this too loud? This game, so ASMR. Splashing blood everywhere. Super chill. Super chill. Glad you're getting better, Emmett. Glad. Yeah, fighting is like maybe a little Witcher 3-ish. I could see it. Volume's good. Okay, excellent. But you notice this combat audio is a bit loud, but everything else seems fine. Well, let's see if I can turn down the combat audio just a tad. Sound effects. Let's try 80%. Let's try that. Okay, I'll be right back with tonight's beer because we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Someone was saying this looks a bit like AC Valhalla. Nakoma, yeah. I've barely played Valhalla. I played it a little bit when it came out, and I've barely played it since. But it does have a bit of that, like, slightly more actiony feel of the modern Assassin's Creed games. You're right. Yeah, Tickspring, you should. Thank you. I'm glad that you know how this works. Behave yourselves while I'm away. Be excellent to one another. And I'll be right back.
everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
Well, I don't know what I expected. Attractive, that is. Of course, that's Falcor. A Falcor emote. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. Yeah, it's a lot of flames. Pardon me. I went and looked for Royal. I could not find her. Sorry, y'all. Maybe she'll reappear before the stream's over, but could not find her right now. Man, everyone getting on the fire tonight. Drake out there instigating, of course. Attractive. The usual suspects. Naga, Tickspring, Dylan, Nakoma, just trying so hard to hold off the flames. Blastoise squad reporting in. Tickspring, just the creeper. Sarah does still have a cough, as you can hear. It's better than it was, though. Serena getting in on the flames. Mostly those folks, really. Mostly those folks. Yo, Thoric, what's up? Thoric, did you burn the chat down? You're just in time for the chat to have burned it down, but you didn't burn it down. Stream's been good so far. We've played a little bit of this here Crimson Desert, just a very little bit. But we did things a little backwards tonight. I had not opened the beer yet, so we're going to do that right now. Tonight's beer is an old standard, a classic around these parts. This is one I've had on the stream before, but not for a while. Hoyne's Dark Matter. Dark Matter. This is a lovely dark beer with nice dark roasty malts, but it's a little lighter than some of the heavier dark styles. It is very popular around here. People quite enjoy it, as do I. And it's got a beautiful can with some northern lights. Let's see if it's got some beer lore. The beer lore here reads, deep inside the Hadron Collider, physicists hurl subatomic particles with lightning speed on a collision course at each other. They do so in the pursuit of pure science, in the hope of one day being able to unlock the mysteries of the elusive unseen fabric upon which our universe is embroidered. Dark matter. Turns out the whole universe is based on beer. Actually, Jackson says, might be just me, but they should make a caffeine version or something and call it Dark Energy. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. I'll go sell that idea to Hoyne Brewing. I'll tell them it was my idea. Yeah, it's a nice can, isn't it? All right, let's crack it open. on their website for it, actually. They have another interesting little blurb here. It says, Dark Matter is the only beer we make where we don't say on the can what the style is. This is for a very good reason. Even we don't know. It is more easily described by what it isn't. It's not as roasted as a stout, nor is it as sweet or high in alcohol as a porter. And don't even mention a brown ale in the same breath. Like the Northern Lights, it is seductively elusive, bringing the mystery of the universe into your glass. So there you go. It is not a established style. It simply is. In beer we trust, indeed. Jackal Pop says, Nick, you come off as a guy who has great control over your anger and a nice temperament. Thank you. Thank you. Do you get bad road rage, or do you just shrug it off? I get annoyed at people when I'm driving. Occasionally I'll, wave a hand, flip the bird. It does happen sometimes. I've never had such bad road rage that I felt the need to chase someone down or get in an actual conflict over it. But if I see people driving unsafely, I'll call it out. Sometimes I will honk my horn. It's mostly just when people are irresponsible, I get mad. When they're unsafe, I get mad. But yeah, I've never had a legitimate confrontation. Back to the road rage thing. If you have the same reactions as me, then I think I'm safe. I think those are pretty normal reactions. Yeah. I think everyone has, can get frustrated in the moment. I think the trick is to realize if the distinction between I'm doing this because I actually want to escalate a situation, which is not good, versus I'm doing this because this is how I'm expressing my frustration, or in the safety of my own space or my own car or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of very bad drivers out there. So yeah, sometimes I get mad on the road. It happens. Oops. That's my ring. All right. Let's pour this out, friends. Here we go. Just a nice mellow pour with a bit of head on top there. Not super frothy, relatively thin actually, but it has this nice roasty scent to it. It's a really nice balanced dark beer, if that makes sense. Not super hoppy, more on the roasty side, and very refreshing for a dark. For something so toasty. That's right, Yakinono, you got me. That's why I have this channel, so I can harvest all your ideas and then profit off them. It's not going so hot so far, but thank you, Drake. Thank you. All right. Roasty, pardon me. Roasty scent is the space that smells like steak thing confirmed now. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the implication there is. I think it is true that space does smell like steak though. Okay. Shall we get back to the game now that we poured out that beer? It's quote 1317. What is that quote? I have no memory of this. Paolo, it is good to see you. Welcome, Paolo. Happy 31 months anniversary. That is crazy, Paul. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, actually, Jackson. Paolo, welcome back on in for another month. Thank you for your continued very kind support, Paolo. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing great. All right, let's play some more of this game because we've barely touched the surface here. Okay, where do I have to go? I don't even know. This way, maybe. Why does he walk so slow? What if I wanted to run? Oh, what does that symbol mean? Where am I even supposed to be? I don't even know. Oh, I have to go this way. Okay. My bad. Please let me run. For the love of God. Oh, holding A. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's some fighting going on down here. Whoa. Dang. Combat in this game's crazy. What did you just call him? Alright. Oh, right button, right trigger. Oh, dang.
I'll break you in two.
Dang. Okay.
Long time. Miss me?
Oh. Big bad.
Pathetic. I expected better. From the so-called protectors.
He's got a nice beard.
Bunch of cunts throwing your lives away.
Whoa, language.
Once, the undead.
Yeah, watch your words.
There's the Greyman spirit. But look around you. I'm the one who decides your fate. Grab him.
Yo, that's a lot of dudes.
Look at you, flailing like a mangy mutt. I'll send over you to your graves. Come on, fight back.
I'm pretty sure I'm fighting back. Ooh, ow. Ooh, bad. Oh. Yo, I just got straight yo'd off that edge. Okay, apparently that's gonna trigger a cutscene. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Look at you. All this effort, and you still end up bowing to me. What's that? Got something to say?
Ooh,
Go on then.
yikes.
Out with it. I'm all ears.
I feel like our boy is gonna be pretty dead after this. Whoa. What the frick?
Let this be a lesson to all you wolf whelps.
This man just killed us.
Dead already. Give Gian my regards.
Dang.
Hunt down every last grey maid. Leave none alive.
We're gonna return as Cliff the White, right? Yeah, I don't know why the rain effect is like 2 FPS. I assume it's because my PC is very busy rendering this game, but I still don't quite understand why the rain effect is so taxing that it can only run at 2 FPS. I might, my tummy making strange sounds. Yo, we got a techno bracelet. Is this the afterlife? Are we in a simulation? Whoa. Tell you what, gang, because this rain is really not... Oh, that's so weird. As soon as I alt-tab away from the game, the rain gets perfectly smooth. As soon as I click on the game again, it runs like 2 FPS. Does it look really... It looks really chunky for you guys too, right? Also, I gotta get caught up in the chat here. Okay, I might just... I do apologize, Attracto. I know that you requested the downpour, and we can keep the sound, but I think I might just hide the overlay for the time being. Oh wait, that kills the sound too. Oh no, and now it won't come back. Well, TIL, I guess. It's just that it's kind of hard to watch if it's really chunky like that. It's all those terms and conditions like the rain, actually, though. I'm sorry I killed the rain. Tell you what, after we're done playing here, or maybe earlier next stream, remind me and I'll give you a free downpour when it's not running like a slideshow. How about that? Because for whatever reason, he really wants to run like a downpour right now, or around like a slideshow. Scamps, however, scamps are all good. Scam can come and go, no problem. Come and go, what did I say? Drake. Also, how's it going, Bolos? Drake says, oh dude, I got this old ass computer from my dad that we built in the Windows 7 era, or that was built in the Windows 7 era. I've turned it to a home server. Nice. Currently using it as a media server while I learn what else it can do. That's a fun time. You can run a private cloud. That's true. Run your own VPN. All kinds of things. Jackal Pop says, wish you took over and played as that guy. He's a badass with a sexy beard. Yeah, he is, but he also seems like a bit of a jerk. Maybe a little bit of a jerk. What? I didn't use any bad words there. These puritanical moderators. Bruce says, big chunky games like this, I usually make sure to run off an NVMe drive. Yes, I have this on my Sabrent Rocket NVMe drive. I'm not swearing. What did I even say? I think our definitions of swearing are quite different. Oh wow, now we've got a lot more stuff here. Okay, we do have a journal now. We got quests and stuff. An inventory. We got a big map with nothing on it. Yikes. Whoa, that's a big skill tree. We've got a few of them. Okay, alright. Knowledge. We already know 16 people. That's only 1% of the knowledge. And one boss. I bet you that's that jerk. Myrdin, leader of the Black Bears. Yo, Tonka Woobly, thank you so much for the cheer. Tonka Woobly says thank you for consistently making ASMR I can come back to. My pleasure. I love your anticipated games videos. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope that this year's was interesting for you. This was, of course, one of the games on that list, and here we are. It is my pleasure, Tonka Woobly. It's my pleasure. I'm glad that you can come back to them and continue to enjoy them. Thank you for the very kind cheer. Nakoma, you're lurking till you sleep. Okay, get some sleep. Get some sleep. Yo, you've got an 8 terabyte Sabrent drive, Bruce. That's huge. Must have been pricey. Good night, Nicoma. Good night, good night, good night. Take Spring, thank you for the blood sugar check. Always important to keep an eye on that. And currently 5.5 and pretty stable. So that's great. Thank you for helping me keep an eye on it. All right, let's see what's going on here. Is this the afterlife? Press A repeatedly while moving to run. Not quite sure I understand, but press X to jump. Press X while running to jump farther. Yo, the turning around is very slow, interestingly. Okay, we're running. Big jump. We're running, big jump. Alright. We died and we came to the tutorial level, y'all. Left bumper to look at your target location. Press F to jump. Okay. Precision jump. Oh, I see. Okay. Or press X to jump, I should say. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, we can climb. Where is my stamina? It says climbing consumes stamina, but I don't actually see any stamina. Oh, it's that little thing going on. Okay. Crouch and roll. Okay, alright. Okay. Interesting. I will say the movement feels quite sluggish, but maybe that's by design. What is this thing? Do you have to shoot it? Blinding flash, left bumper and right bumper. What does this let me do? Reflect light with your sword to disrupt enemies' vision. Spot enemy weak spots and find special items hidden through pie well while using blinding flash. Press left bumper, right bumper, and then hold right bumper. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Use blinding flash to focus light on the device. Where's the focus light with left bumper? Okay. Weird. I did hear that the controls in this game are kind of unhinged. That they're like extremely hard to remember. Okay. Okay, alright. Some really cool lighting going on here. Like weird sci-fi stuff. This is like Breath of the Wild meets Dragon's Dogma 2. Kinda has a little bit of those, both of those games in it for sure. These crazy pipes and stuff. Tactrix, howdy. Yes, streaming for a bit. Good deep night to you too, Tactrix. Being our just took a break for a minute and we jumped a few centuries in time. Was not expecting sci-fi based on the opening. I think this game has a lot of stuff in it. It has sci-fi and steampunk and high fantasy and all kinds of stuff. But yes, wherever we are, definitely sci-fi now. Light up the dark with your lantern, okay? Toggle to lantern, hold it and use. Okay. Hold left bumper with the lantern lit. Your weapon sheathed, cast a light ahead of you. Wait. That's not it. I see. Yo, what's going on here? The lighting in this game is definitely very pretty. It does use ray tracing. It uses hardware accelerated ray tracing. And I'm using NVIDIA's ray reconstruction, which provides very accurate shadowing, contact shadows, those sorts of things. Like this bounce lighting is actually really gorgeous. Look at this. Quite something. What are we doing here? Truly, Drake. Okay, now we're floating back up. Dang, what's happening to our boy? Some higher power said, nah, you don't get to die yet.
Greymane? Greymane? Lost in thought again? Why don't we go inside?
Three Saints Falls. We just... Has time passed? Unclear. It does say it's day 4 now. So I guess some time has passed, yeah. Tactrix asks, does this game use path tracing? That, I don't know. You know what? Despite being, like, into graphics tech, I don't know that I could tell you definitively the distinction between ray tracing and path tracing. I feel like it's mostly a marketing thing. I think typically path tracing is used just to describe, like, full ray tracing, which is to say ray trace global illumination, ray traced ambient occlusion, ray traced reflections, ray traced, shadows, all that kind of thing. That, I guess, if it has all those, then does it just magically become path tracing? Or does it have more to do with the number of bounces of rays in the scene, or the number of rays? At one point I thought I understood the distinction, but as time goes on, I think I understand less and less what path tracing actually means. But I think this game uses ray trace global illumination, ray traced ambient occlusion, ray trace shadows. I don't know about ray trace reflections. I think it might use screen space reflections. Usually you can actually tell. I don't see any screen space artifacts though. around the reflections. So I'm going to say maybe it's actually using ray trace reflections. Oh no, there is some there. You see how there's like kind of a weird aura around Cliff as he pans over the water over there? I think that's probably some screen space artifacts. Anyway, I'm not sure. But I don't know if they've said that this game, I don't know if they're marketing it as path tracing, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this game is pretty confusing, but that's okay. I'm here for it. Actually says difficult to tell the difference. Most games don't use it at all. Yeah, the only game that I know that like definitively uses path tracing is Cyberpunk 2077. This area looks very RDR2. Indeed. Indeed. Jacktrick says Google says it uses some variation of it, but not the one NVIDIA does. So the engine has its own path tracing implementation, I guess. It's not using NVIDIA specific tech, I guess. So there's a lot of lore that we could be reading here, I'm sure. Yo, what is this? What am I catching? I just picked up a fruit fly, you guys. Fruit fly knowledge acquired. Alright. Okay. Alright.
It's not safe out here. I only just
puppy.
fished you out the river.
Oh, you fished me out of the
You
river,
won't
okay.
fully heal without proper rest.
I want to pet the puppy. No, let me pet the puppy. Get back here. No, I want to pet the puppy. Stop it.
Enough, thanks to you.
There we go.
It's time I moved on.
Puppy.
Really sure you're well enough?
Floppy-eared bulldog. It's so cute. 10 out of 10 game. I can pet the puppy. First thing I'm doing when reborn, catching fruit flies. First game you to allow you to pick up a fruit fly. I don't know, maybe. Oh hey, welcome back, Harry, by the way. Hope you had good dinner. Yeah, this game seems pretty wild so far, but
You can stay as long as you like.
that's very kind of this guy.
Really?
I think you should stay a bit longer.
House Felix. Alright.
I'll be going now.
Very well. If you're heading into town, you should stop by the Hernand Tavern.
This guy's a great hat.
News travels fast around here, so if there's any information to be found, you'll find it there.
You got an hired a free sword?
I'll take care of this.
Whoa.
Look,
Bandits.
I already paid you.
We're here for the interest.
What interest?
Hey, kid, come here. Just
If
pay
you
up
could
and there
just-
won't be any trouble.
Oi,
Whoa.
Asking, we're telling.
That was so uncalled
beat
for.
the interest out of you. Or make your maps go up in flames. Your choice. What are you gawking at?
Don't you fucking know at all?
Like, seriously, what did he think was gonna happen?
Today will be your last.
I don't know, bro. My guy's literally a freaking revenant, so
I'll break you down.
dang, bro. What do you got to say about that, buddy? Alright.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's not the first time those bastards have laid into me.
I think they're a
Things had
little
got
worse
so
for wear,
bad,
though.
I was ready to pack up and leave. But they got what was coming to them. All thanks to you.
Where are you headed then?
Truth is, I'm also headed to Hernand. Can I tag along? Let's set off.
Alright.
On foot.
We just
it
got an
won't
inventory
take long to
expansion.
reach Hernand.
Okay.
But if you want to get to town quickly, we should ride.
That fashion cam. Just piercing eyes, flowing hair. Okay, oops. All right. Looks like a sizable map. I don't know. Hard to know where we are exactly. We don't have much context, I mean.
Beautiful spot, isn't
Yeah, combat seems extremely kinetic.
Catch sight of something.
Zutari, welcome back. Yes, you can request a board still, of course. Something creamy and poppy. Alright, let's see what we got back here. In the creamy poppy department. Mecha, it really is L'Oreal cam mode. I've got something very clicky on my desk right now. But let's see about creamy and poppy. Also, let's bring out the L'Oreal cam mode while you guys wait. Look towards the camera every time. He's like, amazing, amazing. Okay, let's put this guy over here. Let's find our creamy poppy keyboard. Always one of my favorites. Yeah, let's do that.
Catch sight of something.
Yunzi YZ75. Oh, AL75, pardon me. I think it's got a bit of that softness, got a bit of that clack going on. Cliff hitting us with the smolder. Actually, the slay cliff. Slay. Tactric says this is the kind of combat that I and everyone else wanted to see in Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think there's probably some people that like the weird combat in Kingdom Come. I don't know. Yo, Rick Grimes, what is up? Rick Grimes says, hey Nick, so lovely to see you. I had the best weekend, and it was my birthday on Friday the 20th. Happy birthday. And I did a birthday stream, and that was a lot of fun, and people were super generous with contributions, and I also caught up with friends and family I hadn't seen in a while. That sounds like a rad time. Truly felt the love this year. I'm very glad. I'm doing quite well, Rick, and I'm glad that you had a wonderful birthday. Fantastic birthday stream. Can we give you an old happy B-day? Can we sing to you? Can we croon to you? Tactic says I just got a standing desk as well, so we'll have that in common too. Nice. Standing desks are awesome. Sadly, not for the reason you did. Probably I blew my back out about a week ago. I hope it's a speedy-ish recovery. I know that back injuries can take a very long time to recover, but hopefully it's a quick one. Drake with some ray tracing knowledge. Ray tracing is a process used to mimic the interaction of light with surfaces. It traces rays emitted from the camera through each pixel, extending them into the environment. Ray tracing typically traces specular reflections. Okay, so if it's doing specular reflections, that means if it's doing like global illumination and shadows and all that, does that make it path tracing? Each path trace starts from the camera and travels through the environment, bouncing off materials until it either exits the scene or is absorbed. But I'm still not sure how that's different than, like, what is the distinction between path tracing and ray tracing? That's what I still don't quite understand.
Beautiful spot, isn't it?
Ooh, that was loud. Sorry. That was me accidentally dropping this keyboard. Sorry. That was very loud. I hope I didn't wake up anybody or destroy anyone's ears.
Beautiful spot, isn't it?
Steel Necklace's ray tracing is when you trace a photo of Ray Stans from the Ghostbusters. That's it. You got it.
Catch sight of something.
Alright. Hey, reckon your back is no no laughing matter, and they Ilk, welcome Ilk, how are you?
Catch sight of something.
Whoa, bro just jumped up on this table. Should I pick up an arrow, maybe?
Beautiful spot, isn't it?
Let's raid this dude's house. Key is required. I honestly thought he was just about to like bash the door down. You're welcome, Zutari. I hope it's what you were looking for. Ray tracing says actually Jackson, it says ray tracing is also the process of tracing a specific brand of eyewear. It's the brand new technology, Ray-Ban tracing.
Catch sight of something.
Bro, shush. Alright, fine. Let's go. Let's go, my dude.
You could ride with me, but
I could what, sorry?
I recently came across this wild horse.
Okay. Is it horse tutorial time?
He won't let me ride him, but maybe he'll take a liking to you.
It's definitely horse tutorial time. Alright. Let's ride this horse.
What's that look for?
Uh-oh, press X to make your horse, press Y to dismount. Press A to go faster.
One of the nicest places
Okay.
to live.
It's that bad.
It's worse than ever now. The guard's been stretched thin, and it's impossible to keep the peace. It's us ordinary folk who are paying the price.
Why does our horse sound like a mule? Oh, there's mules there. Wait. That dude's huge. What is going on here? That dude's enormous. Who are these people? Alright, see ya. Ah, it's going well, Ilk. Thank you. We're just checking out Crimson Desert here. So far, there's a lot going on. It's very pretty, though. It's very pretty. Double click to do a sprint.
Now
This
this here is
Blacklit
one of my
Star.
favorite spots.
Like I just keep to.
View from the
Oh,
bridge is
I see.
Absolutely breathtaking. It'd be a shame to just hurry past. Let's take it slow.
All right. It is very
Deserve
pretty.
a little serenity every now and again.
Yeah, I mean, we just died and we murdered a couple dudes, so yeah. Suppose so. Wow, this game's very pretty.
I'm no fighter, but I know strength when I see it. That kind of skill will have people seeking you out, Grey Maid. Some will need your help, like me. But others will just want to see how they measure up to you. That's the only way a fighter can test their strength. Funny, isn't it?
So I gotta read Bruce's breakdown of ray tracing versus path tracing. Let's get to where we're going here.
horse seems fond of you, Grey Maid.
Seems to be.
A horse would make traveling a lot easier. Hernand's bigger than you might
Duchy
think.
of Hernand. Another big dude. Yo, that's a weird pixel effect. I'm not sure what that's about. The first encounter, chapter 1. Huh. That's kind of a cool transition effect. Harkens back to that sci-fi. You think our boy Cliff would be a little more choked about the fact that he got his throat slit and like stabbed like 5 times? He seems totally cool with it all though. Maybe this isn't his first time. Temporary lodgings. You found a small place to stay at the traveler's camp behind the royal trading post in Hernand. One side of the camp contains the private storage where you can keep your items. You can also lie down on the bed and rest to ease your fatigue. Okay, so we've got some storage and a bed. That's great. Fundamentals. Oh, look at this cute donkey. It's a miniature donkey. Oh my goodness. Look at this mini donkey. I cannot pet the mini donkey. I can pet the dog though. Good boy.
Even the scholars don't know how to reach the top.
A boarhound. I do want to pet this donkey though. So cute.
Greetings.
All right, let's have a little technology chat here. What's our inventory even look like? I don't know. Okay, it is limited. Ah, yes, our fruit fly. Yo, we've got a paragraph about the fruit fly. A type of fly found throughout Piewell. Small and lightweight, it flits about with gentle wing beats. Easily drawn to the scent of food, it appears quickly and breeds at an incredible rate. Despite its short lifespan, it lays numerous eggs, rapidly increasing its population. Apparently this fruit fly is worth 4 whatevers. Okay, let's see what did Bruce say about path tracing? Bruce says, I think rays have a set number of bounces they will do. The higher the number, the better the global illumination. That is true, yeah. Like oftentimes, if it's just single bounce, you don't have much light propagation through a space, right? 2, 3 bounces, you get much more realistic light bounce, more realistic light propagation, especially further into enclosed areas that are indirectly lit. But it's at the expense of more calculations, right? So you can do that, I guess, by bouncing rays further and also having more rays. Bruce's paths, I believe, just go until they're gone. Okay. Imagine a ray starting at the 100 points and everything you bounce off of it takes 1 point away. Yeah, I think it's usually a lot fewer than that. Maybe that's true though. Maybe the rays do just go till they end. I don't know. Like for in path tracing, I mean. But that seems like extremely performance intensive. I really do think that the major distinction between path tracing and ray tracing is largely a marketing distinction, you know. Path tracing is just like ray tracing doing all the things rather than just 1 or 2 things. Glad you're doing well, Ilk. Okay, Drake has another take on ray tracing versus path tracing. Drake says, okay, let's try this again. Instead of quoting, I'll sum it up. Ray tracing traces how each ray of light interacts with objects in the environment, but focuses more on specular reflections. Okay, so that'd be like yeah, ray trace reflections, specular surfaces. Path tracing is similar, but tracks the movement of individual photons as they move through the scene, resulting in something that acts more like light in the real world. So that to me sounds like it's more about the global illumination aspect, the indirect lighting. So instead of just light reflecting off things, it tracks photons themselves until they are naturally absorbed or exit the scene. Yeah, path tracing is much more involved. I don't know, man. This is too complicated for me. There are so many cool animals here, Harry. Petting a donkey is generally risky for the fingers. This is actually Jackson. This one looks really cute, though. Attractive says, I love all the animals. I wonder if we'll be able to adopt or own some later in the game. I hope so. This game seems like the kind of game that would let us. Harry says, seeing some raw gameplay really makes me want to try the game out. I may just have to bite the bullet. Again, I mean, we've only seen a very small slice of it, but what I've seen so far seems delightful. Occasionally gory, but delightful. The Saga of Blitz says, hello, bro. I hope you're enjoying the game. The exploration is really good and rewarding in this game. That's what I love to hear. You give me a game with good exploration that rewards poking around and going off the beaten path, and I can forgive a lot of other issues. It's a bit rough, but kind of fun, like a Bethesda game. Reminds me of Skyrim modded with 4,000 mods. Perfect. Music to my ears. That's great. Alright. We have to look around the Hernand Tavern.
Hello, weapon bearer.
Hello. Interesting. Some light flickering going on for sure, but... So we could rest here if we wanted, although I assume we're, like, okay now. I will say the basic walk speed is slow AF. We just discovered a bonfire. Where? Oh, literally right here. Oh, we can cook with it. Okay. Can we cook our fruit fly? We can make a lot of stuff, but I don't know that we have what we need. Oh, no, we do. Hearty toasted grains. Grains roasted over a fire to bring out a rich, savory aroma. With a crisp exterior and a subtle sweetness within, it serves as a satisfying snack. Alright. This music's great. I'm on PC, Saga of Blitz. I like damask of this tent. Look at how that material reacts in the light. Isn't that gorgeous? I also love the specularity of the armor. Look at the helmet and stuff on this guy. Pretty cool. Okay, I don't mean to be rude, but who's this big dude?
Greetings, my liege. You need help?
You've been most kind.
Who's this? Bentley. Hold on, can I talk to these guys? A peddler.
Duke Charles Celeste, Marquis Allen Circus, Marquis Stephen Lanford. Truly, we're blessed with remarkable folk.
If
Whoa.
you walk near the mansion,
Big dude.
you may cross their path.
Okay, what does that mean? I want to talk to the big guy.
Follow the lead of another, and you lose your way. Follow your heart.
Just walks through others.
Walk alone.
Okay, who are these people? Can I talk to these guys? I did not mean to shine my lamp at them. Okay. I don't know.
A fine day, isn't it?
Blood soaks into your hands and the smell never really leaves.
Yikes.
Our job means picking up a blade again before the wounds even heal.
His name is Big Carl. He got that BDE. Big dude energy. Yeah, this game definitely looks like it does have some cooking. Oh, I can catch butterflies. A nawab butterfly, not just any butterfly. Oh my goodness. We learned about some more dudes. Okay, Sebastian, that's the guy who saved our asses. Sebastian, map maker of the Wycliffe Mappery. After locking eyes with a white bird perched on his windowsill, he felt an inexplicable urge to go fishing at the Nass River. That very day, he discovered Cliff drifting down the river and nursed him back to health with great care. See, that wasn't quite clear that that's what happened, but I'm glad we know. At the Nass River. That's a Nass River. It's a real Nass River you got there. Yakinono says, I know jack about tracing other than I like Dick Tracy, and that's the worst ray tracing joke you'll see all night. I've seen some pretty bad ones already. Steel Neko says, if you want some more things for Crimson Desert, there's a Twitch drops for cosmetics and a badge if you subscribe to someone playing in that category. Like cosmetics in game type Twitch drops. First name Cliff, last name Razor. Boo. Bruce, boo. Well, maybe I'll go watch someone stream some Crimson Desert after this to get some Twitch cosmetics. Paolo, thank you for the stretch request. I have to be a little careful with it because this arm is still kind of sore from my vaccination yesterday, but a good stretch is never a bad thing. My shoulders so tight. Thank you, Paolo. Let's see. We're all cut up there. That's good. All right. There's clearly a lot of stuff to read in the codex or whatever that is. Let's see if we can get into the city.
Stop. I'll handle this. Do you have any idea what's past this gate? You can't just stroll in there, dressed like that.
Really?
Keep an eye on that one.
Were we just told we're not fashionable enough? I'm sorry. Access to certain areas may require specific conditions. Some may demand a toll or proper attire, while others may require you to have strong ties with a certain faction. Look at this man. Look at this man. Are you telling me this man is not fashionable enough to enter this place? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You know, Jacko Pop, if that's something that you ever want to, you know, try and face and overcome, it's well worth it, like, for you. I know needles suck, but as someone who takes many needles a day for my diabetes, you do get used to it. It does get normalized, I can promise. It's no fun, but people are very adaptable. Humans are adaptable. Mr. Cliff Racer would look awesome indeed. Now I'm just picturing our sexy man here with just like Cliff Racer face. Yeah, this first person view will be great for some videos. That's right, Saga of Blitz.
You've been most kind.
Okay, so wait, we're supposed to go to the inn.
It is most worrying. I've no idea what lies before us.
So who is Bentley? This dude here keeps talking. I think this must be Bentley, but I can't talk to him. Okay, so we need better clothes. Is that what I'm getting here? Well, where do I find better clothes, huh? Maybe I can buy some.
The air is tense.
Fair enough, Tactics. That's legit.
Duke Charles Celeste, Marquis Allen
Okay, yes, we already heard
Marquis
this.
Stephen Lanford. Truly, we're blessed
Oh,
with
boarhound
remarkable
puppy.
folk.
He's a puppy.
If you walk near the mansion, you may cross their path.
I don't care about those people. I care about the puppy. I'm here to pet the puppy. I can pet or I can kick the puppy. I will not kick the puppy. I will pet the puppy again. It seems like you can just indiscriminately kick anything in this game.
So rude. Hey, let's talk.
I need the scout outfit from the Twitch drop. Steal Neko. Maybe. Maybe. Okay.
Pox on you and yours.
Just knock that dude the F over.
Greetings.
Wait, who's that? Oh, another wandering free sword.
Look weak and they'll eat you alive.
What are you implying?
Need to bare teeth if you want to keep what's yours.
Wait, what was that just popped up there in the top left of my screen? I missed that, but it said something about faction something or other.
It is most worrying. I've no idea what lies before us.
Okay, so we don't look hot enough for this. Oh, unless the inn is down here. Maybe the inn's down this way. Maybe it's not in the keep. That would make more sense. I didn't realize there was a whole freaking town down here. How do I make the knowledge icon go away? I'm not sure. Oh, we've got to rate that pie. It's been a while. Livy asks, blueberry pie with some really rich vanilla ice cream with a tad bit of cinnamon sprinkles on top. Okay, blueberry pie, legitimately 10 out of 10 pie. I freaking love blueberry pie. I've never had blueberry pie with cinnamon on top. Blueberry pie with whipped cream? Sure. Blueberry pie with ice cream? Absolutely. Blueberry pie with ice cream and cinnamon? That is next level. I've never experienced it. But blueberry is 10 out of 10 pie. 10 out of 10 pie. 100%. Drake, you can rate my pie any day. Any day. We have like a blueberry season in like the later summer around here because our part of the world grows a lot of blueberries. And what can I get you? A grasshopper. Young grasshopper.
Must have some treasure buried within.
Which ruins? Treasure? I do like treasure. Oh, maybe there's ruins up there. We could just go out there and try and find some treasure. Yes, we also have a blackberry season. Yes, we make blackberry pies with some regularity during blackberry season, and they are fantastic. So far, Neepsy, the game seems really good. Kind of inexplicable. Like, there's a lot going on, and I don't quite know what any of it is, but it's really pretty. It seems like there's a lot to do, so that's cool. The combat seems wild. Attractive says, I've never had any blueberry pie, but I can imagine it's fire. Oh, I hope you do get some someday. It's excellent. Warm blueberry pie with a scoop of cold ice cream. Yes. Yes, Steel Nika. Yeah, fruit pies are delightful. Delightful. I don't think there's any fruit pie I would not enjoy. That's right, Tactrix. I've yet to meet a fruit pie that I didn't like. Saga Blitz says this game is very much, oh, what's that? That's excellent because that's how I love to play these kinds of games. I thought I saw some ruins up here. I'm like 0% geared. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to wander in somewhere and get my butt handed to me, I'm pretty sure. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's all part of the process. What's all this? A large farming scythe. And a croton. Is that currency? In a herbalist's pack. And a broken box. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna carry this on my shoulder now. I can yeet it. Let us throw it. Let us yeet this box. Alright. Fruit fly pie. No, attractive. Why would you do this? When you consider the pie as the square root of cake, it all makes perfect sense. Are peach pies? I'm sure they are. I don't know if I've ever had just a straight up peach pie. Peach cobbler, definitely a thing. I don't know if I've ever had a peach pie though. I'm sure they are a thing though. Drake, time for bed? Alright, thanks for coming on out, Drake. Thanks for keeping an eye on the chat. Thanks for being awesome. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful night. Please say hi to Jen pets to the pupper. And we will see you next time, I hope. Still Neko says this, or the reviews have described it as a single player MMO. I could see it. Wait, what's this? Oh, some rosemary. Oh dang, you're telling me I can harvest all this stuff? Wait, a dragonfly. A zebra longwing. How are there so many freaking bugs out here? I'm just walking through a random patch of grass and I'm just picking up like a million different bugs. Some Georgia peaches. What makes a Georgia peach better? Croutons for salad. Yeah, that's it. We're just making salad out here. Oh, another fruit fly. I know all about these. +1 to salad texture. Another butterfly. I'm just out here collecting all the insects. Lime meringue pie, great. Key lime pie, excellent. Neebsy, does this game have path tracing? That is a great question. We were trying to figure that out earlier. I can pick some peonies. Very pretty. Also, I find it hilarious that interact and jump are the same button, and if you try to interact and fail, you just jump in place. Very funny. Do you think if I give the flowers to the gate guards, they'll let me in? If I just give them a bouquet? Sorry, Neebsy, this game does use some kind of ray tracing. Perhaps one could call it path tracing. I'm not sure if it would officially be called path tracing, because I'm still not really sure what the distinction between path tracing and ray tracing is, I have to admit. But it seems to use a path tracing-ish kind of thing, yes. Who are these people? A stranger.
Oh, today was a right bastard, but tomorrow's another day.
Me every day. Oh, today was a right bastard, but tomorrow's another day.
If you're slow, you're just a tool for someone sharper.
Whoa. What are you calling a tool?
Daft buggers always turn up when all that's left is scraps and shame.
I like this guy. Check out his hair. Uh-oh. It's the rain again. You guys are going to get 5 FPS rain again, because apparently that's how it goes when I'm playing this game. For whatever reason.
Oh, today was a right bastard, but tomorrow's another day.
Paolo says, no idea how Crimson Desert will end up being, but it sure looks like some rad environment to explore. Same way you used to with AC Origin or Skyrim. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. I really just want to wander around in this game. Explore stuff. It looks like there's a ruined house up here. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Maybe we can find some better clothes. Thorax says you gotta start an arthropod cooking business. Crunchy chitin croutons. Ew. Hello, sir. Would you like some of my crunchy kite and croutons? What is going on here? This doesn't look very good. Hello? You okay there? What's
Yeah, hail and all that shine.
what's happening here?
Is there any man like Marshal Midler in this world? I look at the crest on my shield and my chest swells with pride.
Okay, but what about this dude here who's looks like he's prepared to be executed? Can I help this man? Should I help this man? I'm gonna shine my lantern in his face. I can kick him. I can untie him. It is an option. Should we untie the random dude? What do you think happens?
Where did it all go wrong?
Tactric says this is no longer Crimson Desert. We have now boosted it up to our personal version. Crimson Dessert fruit version. I thought you were going to say fruit fly version. Oh, fair enough, Livy. I don't know if I've ever had a Georgia peach. Yeah, you're right. The shield does look like a hold shield from Skyrim. I want to suck your blood, my Crimson Dessert. The black space engine. Cool, Bruce. You want to find out what happens if I let him free? I bet you this guard will be none too happy. Bro, I just freed you. Bro. Why would you throw your life away like this? Brother. That was so needless. Oh well. I didn't kill him, but I can search his corpse. I got some cloth and some arrows. Yeah, apparently he just wanted to die. Apparently, yeah, it seems like I did make this guard very happy.
Yeah. Is there any man like Marshal
Yeah,
in this world?
I get it.
I look at the crest on my shield and my chest swells with pride.
Oh, I didn't need to pick up a random box. Yeet. What's going on in here, guys? What's this? A logging axe? Are you kidding me? Is this a survival game? Logging axes allow you to cut down trees for timber, a vital resource for crafting and upgrading gear. Higher grade axes significantly increase your gathering speed. Okay. Use a logging axe to cut down trees. Okay.
Good day.
Huh. What are y'all doing in here? Oh, these guys definitely murdered some folks here. Oh, I just caught a cockroach. Okay. Gross.
I'm on night duty this eve. I'd better sober up. One mistake and we all suffer.
Okay, well. Another arthropod, a blue-tailed butterfly. How many bugs have I caught now? Another one, a buckeye butterfly. The sheer number of insects in this game is unbelievable. A firefly. A zebra swallowtail. What if I just became a freaking insect scientist? Is that a bunny rabbit I just saw? I'm pretty sure. This game's wild, you guys. Bug collector simulator. Actually, though, 100% attractive. This game, I haven't the faintest clue what I'm doing. Saga of Blitz says, "Did you put a stream filter on for rain?" Yes, it's a reward that people can redeem. It's a reward that people can redeem. Wait, so where am I actually supposed to go? I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm supposed to go to the tavern, right? But where actually is that tavern? I assume it's okay, so it is not in the keep. It looks like it's down in the town. Maybe we should just go to that tavern because Yeah, I extremely don't know what we're doing here, so. Oh, a grasshopper. Yoink. This game has it all and a smaller cam. Truly, truly. Oops. Give me that shoulder. There we go. He just stares straight into your soul. Look at him. Damn. Let's do a little first person wandering here. This is actually gorgeous. This will make for a very nice wandering video. Wandering in Piewell. Yeah, the characters look pretty good. I would say maybe like slightly plasticky, but actually he looks pretty good. He's got those like Ken doll good looks, but the way he just follows you as you rotate around is a little bit disconcerting. But you're right, the skin material looks pretty good. His nose is slightly shiny. At the right angle. I will say they do the beard quite well. A lot of games don't do beards so nicely. Oh, I didn't even notice. Does he have a freaking scar on his throat? Oh, dang. Yeah, well, I guess, you know, that checks out. He got that eyeliner on. He got that smoky look, smoky eyes. He totally does. He totally does have that eyeliner on. This is just a nice little wander. This game's very pretty. Cannot fault it for its looks. The environments feel quite alive. Ooh, are these some new flowers I can acquire? Nope. I'm just gonna jump if I try. Can I pet the sheep? Can I pet the sheep? I cannot pet the sheep. I can steal the sheep? What? There's a steal prompt. I can steal the sheep. Am I a criminal? I kind of want to steal the sheep. Just do it. Do it.
I've seen things, friend.
I believe it. Yeah, you look like you've seen things. Whoa, bro. Bro, excuse me, what?
You're a good one.
What did that dude just do? What did he just give me? Alliston's letter? Excuse me? What the hell did I just acquire? Is that in my inventory? Where would that be? Is this, what is this? Alliston's letter. Okay. Let's examine this letter that this beggar just gave to me. I can't read this. It's shiny looking though. Learning in progress. What is this game? Skills and equipment are the keys to growing your power in Piewell. Skills expand your combat prowess. Use abyss artifacts to learn and improve skills or attributes. Equipment can be purchased from vendors, crafted, or discovering. Okay. But What? Okay, I don't know, we learned some knowledge here. It's a letter to his birthday party. Yo, speaking of birthday parties, Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes, are you still here? I don't remember if you said we could sing you happy birthday or not. I asked you and I don't remember seeing a response. But you may have responded and I just missed it. Okay, this reads, the messenger may be ragged, but the meaning carried within is anything but light. Forgive me, it is to avoid prying eyes. Powerful enemies lie in wait in Pywell, defying the natural order. Facing that chaos may be too much for you now. To set the broken balance right, you must first become its unshakable pillar. Awaken your strength and claim a wider range of skills. Clothe yourself in tempered steel and the power of magic. That will become your fastest shield and your sharpest spear. Remember this, the restoration of order begins at the tip of your blade. Signed, Alliston. What does this even mean? I assume at some point we're going to meet this dude, this Alliston, but... Beggar's End knowledge acquired. Beggar's Alliance knowledge acquired. What does it mean? What does it mean? Urael. Urael, welcome back on in for another one. Urael, thank you so much. Thank you so much for 37 months in our Potato Pals, our lovely Spud Buds. Urael, thank you for the continued support. I appreciate it very much. Rail says, hey Nick and chat, gotta head to bed, but I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thanks for dropping on by. I also hope you... What is happening? I just got pushed out of the way by this card. I also hope you have a wonderful night, Urael. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Tears of the Skyrim Street Fighter, Charles Darwin. It's got a little bit of all that, does it? Man, everywhere I walk, it's like knowledge acquired. Oakenshield Manor, House Circus. Gosh, there's a lot of lore going on here. I feel like I could probably spend a couple hours just reading the journal entries for what we've seen so far. Let's see. Factions. People. Duchy of Hernand. Prominent residents. Let's read about Charles Celeste. Why not? Duke of Hernand and head of House Celeste. Once the royal line of the Kingdom of Hernand, House Celeste was stripped of the crown and reduced to a ducal house after its defeat in the war against Demonis. Charles, a descendant of that fallen dynasty, now rules with quiet benevolence. He cares deeply for his subjects, earning the people's respect through his dignified and graceful conduct. Sounds like an alright dude. Let's learn about the continent of Pywell. Oh, wandering free swords, I see. The Grey Mains. Yikes. All these dudes who maybe died, I don't know. Territories. Let's learn about Hernand Castle, the capital fortress of Hernand. Its deep canyons and Nass River provide natural defense and access to water, making it ideal to be the duchy's capital. I don't know, there's a stupid amount of information here. Yes, we need to get good, don't we, Attractive? Charles Darwin asks, do you think this changes things for Elder Scrolls 6? I feel like the online hate campaign will be relentlessly comparing this to Elder Scrolls 6 and every other RPG that comes out. I think Elder Scrolls 6 is so far away that people are going to have mostly forgotten about this by the time Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. I also think that Todd Howard and co. probably already have a very strong design vision, and I think they're going to make the game they want to make regardless of what other people are putting out in the interim. That's my That's my take on it. I think they're making the game they're doing, and I don't think this changes whatever Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be one bit. Not one bit. Ilk, welcome back on in. Ilk, you are 1 month away from 3 years in the Potato Pals, in the sub club. That is remarkable. Ilk, thank you again for your kind support once more. I'm going to tap on this tater. Just for you. Just for you. Welcome back on in, Ilk. Attractive says, I heard the armor is super customizable, which is cool, down to changing the straps and color dye on each piece. That is intense. I did not realize that. Yo, Phase Beast, welcome back. Welcome back. What games am I anticipating this year? Do I have a video for you, Phase Beast? Last weekend I put out my top 10 most anticipated games of 2026 video. I will tell you though, spoilers, that my number 1 most anticipated game of this year is Star Wars Galactic Racer, which looks like a reboot of the Pod Racer game, and I am so here for it. That was number 1 on my list. You move like a pregnant cow. Sorry, that wasn't an insult directed at any of you. There's literally someone named that in the YouTube chat. You move like a pregnant cow. Asks if this is Kingdom Come. This is not Kingdom Come. This is Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. But from the first person perspective, it actually does look a fair bit like Kingdom Come 2, doesn't it? Deliverance 2. Very pretty game. Also, I remember reading something that said make sure you ring all the bell towers, and I think there's a bell tower right here. So let's wait, how do I get up there? Can I Assassin's Creed my way up there? Oh, I straight up can. Oh, maybe not there though. Okay, alright. Wait, what is this thing? There's something right here. A Palomar pill? Am I just gonna need a random pill? What's that about? Let's ring this bell. Everyone's like, the hell's the bell ringing for? I think it's a bit like an Assassin's Creed situation, where this helps fill out our map.
Finally,
what?
Someone found me. I'm a master at hiding. How did you know? I hope I'm not the only one you found.
Who is this child?
I know. I'll help you track down the others.
Who is this
Ringing
child?
bells like this will help you see things clearly.
Who is this child? Sound the bells at landmarks through a pile to summon a shy. It will sweep away the mists surrounding your map, revealing the land as far as the bell's toll can be heard. Alright. Okay. Ezio just synced. That's right, Bruce. This game is a freaking trip. What was in that pill? I didn't even eat the pill yet. What is going on here? What is going on? Okay, let's see what this pill's about. A mysterious bolus that partially restores health and puts one back on their feet. It's just drugs. It's mystery drugs. Apparently it's okay though. That's right, Thark. Now where's the haystack to jump into? How much longer are we going to be streaming for Saga of Blitz? Not long. It's getting pretty late, and I do need to get to bed, unfortunately. I wish I could stream more, because this game is wild. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm enjoying it. That's all I know. How do I get down from here without killing myself? Can I slide down the rooftop? Oh, better catch another fruit fly. Oh, looks like it's getting stormy. Getting stormy. Dark clouds have rolled in, the wind's picked up. Rain's starting. Oh yeah, this game will be great for some wanders. Look at that wetness effect. Did I just hear kitty? Did I just hear kitty cat? Kitty. Kitty! Wait, Carrie? Kitty! Oh my god. Best game of all time. Game of the year all years, 10 out of 10. Snuggling this kitty cat. Could this get better? Oh my god, I can pet it while I'm holding it. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Kitty. Alright, well I'm sold. This game is game of the year. Let's get you out of this. Wait, what? Whoa! 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 I almost just got struck by lightning.
Oh, my arm.
I'm going inside with the kitty cat. I don't know where I am. But now I'm inside, hopefully safe. Hopefully I don't get struck with lightning here. I'm just gonna hang out here. Kitty, let's go get warm by the fire. Come on.
Do you have a moment?
I do not. Me and my cat do not want to be bothered. Don't speak to me or my child ever again.
Dwarves can pull gadgets out of thin air with their handicrafts.
Anything to say?
I can challenge the arm wrestling champion. No thanks. I just want to see my cat. It's just meowing. This is unbelievable.
My, your eyes are wide.
FaZe Beast, I do hope you enjoy that video. Oh yes, of course, the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remaster. I did forget about that in my video, but I don't think they've confirmed that for this year yet.
Else, would you?
But yes. And GTA 6, if it drops this year. Charles Darwin asks, would you do a co-op pod race night with us on a live stream? Yeah, I think I could probably be convinced.
What is it?
That sounds amazing. Charles Darwin says a different streamer had armor on his pet cat in this game. What? What? The cat had a helm and cuirass? Oh my god. Cat distribution system strikes again. Yes, we're even carrying the cat correctly. Oh my god. Can I just carry this cat with me everywhere I go from now on?
Have anything to say?
Yeah, apparently our kitty pissed off Thor, but we saved our kitty in time. I want someone to look at me the way Cliff looks at that cat. I know, look at this. He loves this cat more than anything.
What?
One of the devs played AC Origins and was like, yo, we have to let the player be able to pick up and pet a cat. 100%. This is the best game mechanic ever. Just carry that cat everywhere. I know. What if I just take it with me everywhere? Retractor says, it's just got real. I need this game. New achievement detected. Beat entire game while carrying kitty around. Actually, though, what if Cliff just carries the cat from now on and just kicks everything to death?
Your eyes are wide.
Koi Scythe says, dude, hardly heard of this game. How are you liking it? I'm thinking of trying it out myself. Well, we just discovered that you can pick up a cat and cuddle it and pet it, and we just saved it from getting struck by lightning. That's what happened just after we found a weird little magical girl. After we found this, a pill, some kind of random drugs, and we rang the bell, and then this magical girl appeared out of nowhere and then disappeared. And before that, we were running around the countryside collecting all the bugs we could find. So, yeah, I'd say 10 out of 10 so far. absolutely incredible.
My, your eyes are wide.
I wish this guy would shut up, though. Not the cat, the dude beside me. The cat can keep meowing as much as it wants. It's the cutest.
What? What is it?
Absolutely perfect world building. Everything I just said sounds ridiculous, but it's 100% true. And apparently we could put armor on our cat. Unbelievable.
Stare at something else, would you?
Instant Game of the Year nominee. Yes. Rucculent says, reminds me of old PewDiePie Half-Life playthroughs where you beat the game carrying a lamp the whole time. Well, there was an achievement for carrying the gnome all the way through the game, right? Achievement, cat in a hat, apply headgear on a local cat. I really hope that's a real one. Face Beast, I really hope that's real. Alright, gang. Well, this game has... I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't the faintest clue how any of this works, what any of it means. All I can say is I'm sold. I'm absolutely going to be playing more of this game, and I'm 100% going to do a wandering style video with it, like a Whispered Skyrim Wander style video, because this game is gorgeous. It's got that first person mode. I just got to figure out if I can turn off the interface. If I can turn off all the UI, then it's perfect. And so hopefully I can get that out for you guys, you know, maybe next weekend. That'd be great. But in the meantime, thanks for coming out, y'all. I think we're going to have to spend some more time with this game, because it looks like there's a lot here. And I want to know more. So, me and this cat, we need to name this cat. Cliff and Mr. Kitty, Miss Kitty, are going to go far. I think we're going to go far. Heck yeah, Phase Beast. Charles Darwin says, on Reddit, someone says you have to get the cat's trust to 100% and it will become a companion that follows you. Apparently petting will net 25% per in-game day. So I have to come back and find this particular kitty every day and keep petting it. Meow. Tall order, but I can do it.
What is it?
I wonder if I put it down here in the inn, if it'll stay in the inn and I can find it here again. So many places to carry the kitty. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here. And I do hope you enjoyed this, whatever this has been. I'm still not sure what this game is, but it sure looks nice. And this cat is 10 out of 10.
Have anything to say?
In the meantime, friends, let's go find someone to raid. There are many amazing ASM artists on this here platform. Some fantastic content creators, and I want to go find one and leave y'all with them so that you can keep enjoying some good vibes. Some good vibes. Let's see who is on right now. Who can we go rate? Pisces is streaming, but Pisces usually doesn't take raids. Looks like Busy is streaming. Do you guys want to go raid Busy Bunny? Busy Bunny is excellent. I don't know what she's streaming right now, though. Let me see. I mean, presumably ASMR. She's on BRB right now. I don't know for how much longer she's streaming. Busy's eating something, and we'll be right back with more ASMR. See you soon, is what it says here. Glam stream for partner anniversary. Oh, well, we should definitely go raid then. Y'all can help Busy celebrate her partnerversary. I don't even know when my last partnerversary was. I don't think we've celebrated a partnerversary around here for a very long time. One of these days we will. Kitty is annoying that NPC so much, right? Attractive. So, friends, gang, I hope you have a wonderful week. If we raid Busy now, we'll probably raid into her break, but that's okay. That's okay. Y'all can hang out until she shows up again. For those of you who don't know, Busy Bunny is a wonderful ASMR artist with a super wholesome, friendly, cozy community. And I highly recommend y'all follow if you're not already following. And enjoy the vibes there. Let's go hit this raid. Let's go hit this raid. Busy Bunny.
It's rude to stare.
This guy, though. Alright. Let's go. I'm not sure what a glam stream means, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Koisai, I'm sorry you got here late in the stream. I do hope that you can come back next time. Friends, I will be on again next week, next Sunday, as you know. And hopefully I'll have a video for you next weekend, maybe doing some relaxing wandering in Crimson Desert as well. Thank you all so much for hanging out here, for choosing to spend your valuable time making this place better by being here, by chilling with us. I really do appreciate it. You all make this community what it is. It would not be what it is without you, my friends.
Your eyes are wide.
This cat just continually meowing. It's getting to me and this dude. I'll see y'all next Sunday. Hope you have wonderful weeks. Big shout out, much love to our amazing moderators here. They put up with so much crap just to make this place better for all of y'all. So big hugs to our mods. And I'll see y'all next time. Oh, don't forget to use that raid emote if you're on the Spud Buds when you get over there. Make use of the raid emote. Alright, good night, friends. Good night, Naga, Thorek, Steel Neko, Attractive, Ilk, Yakanono, Phase Beast. We'll catch y'all later. See you next time.
Have anything to say?